Shut up!
Do an original song about these nuts.
Do it.
An original.
You can probably do that, actually.
Do it.
No, sing the rendition of your eyes. Your ass.
Your eyes.
Your
that's awful.
thighs.
No, your ass.
I fucking hate that song
As
so
I
much.
gave it a
Your
pass.
ass.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Can't get my mind off that.
What was it called? Oh my god. It was... Who was the guy in...
But I'm gonna post on.
That
That
Facebook
played
real quick.
Moritz in Spring Awakening in the 2014 revival.
Jesus Christ, Shirley.
Alex Boniello.
Yes, Alex Boniello. Alex Boniello. Vegas.
What were you spelling?
These nuts.
Because I was like, that's
She
not how you
gave
spell
up.
dick.
Is for the
She
dick
gave up.
you. E is for the ecstasy it gives you.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, why are you
E
doing
is every
Alrighty. So everything should be working now.
everything
Working
is
order.
awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of
Part
a
of a team. Everything is
Everything is
awesome.
awesome.
Annabelle,
Hit
hit it.
Yes.
Hit it.
No.
We
Alright,
have a couple things that we also need to do.
Found the
Last
song.
session. We good?
Wait, are we streaming?
Yeah, we're streaming.
Yes,
right
we
now.
are. Hello,
Welcome
world.
to our stream, people.
Wait,
Welcome
fuck,
to my
I forgot
stream.
Character
This
sheet.
is my stream now. I'm hijacking. This is now Rotten Bay's
This is
stream.
our stream. You
No,
bum.
it's mine. It's mine.
Oh.
Okay, so
We may
Annabelle,
say- we may see
recap
some
us. Tell us
scenes of-
what happened this past
Wow.
session.
Just
Okay.
cut off. That's fine, God.
So, we were still in the realm. We get a bag of holding. You can't put live things in it, otherwise they'll suffocate.
For the record.
For the record, we go back to the tower and we say bye to Orin and Revash. And Delta and Valk have a stealing contest, and we steal Jack's broom. And we
that was
My
was
favorite thing.
amazing.
Absolute favorite thing.
yeah.
That is like one of the highlights of this campaign so far.
Yeah. So we leave for the court of Avandra with the children. We hand the children over. The servant of Avandra is obviously very happy because she gets her daughter back.
Oh.
I don't even... Anyway, so we get 3 houses and we stay at the court for about a week while the houses are, constructed. And the moment we get the houses, Delta's like, "All right, I'm out." And she leaves and she goes to Cinderhaven to try to find some anti-Paysum groups. And instead she finds an anarchist group called Latch, and she makes this gross, like, blood pact with the leader. She goes back to River Run, and I quote, "Do my hair and get me magical tattoos." And,
Correct.
she has a
Not
people
discreet
meet
at all.
her childhood friends.
Don't
And
forget
she
her
gets a
cloak.
magic dagger, and she gets a cloak that has like her insignia on it, even though like she's literally the most wanted person right now. Like Osama bin Delta.
By the way, Delta, you can mark down the cloak that you got and also the assassin's brand.
Already did.
Cool.
So we all split up, and that was this part. And Han and Sanya have like these long love letters, but I didn't write them down.
God, they're not love letters.
They're not
Whatever they
Love
were.
letters.
Love letters.
Whatever.
Ha goes on a stupid adventure to north and like fight the Dragonborn, but he's one Dragonborn against like 1,000 Dragonborns, so obviously he gets his ass beat. Sanya's in River Run trying to sneak around and make money and hide out in brothels, and that's
I didn't hide out in a brothel.
She's holding around.
whatever
I
it
disagree with
was.
that. Ha
Um,
disagrees with that.
Ha
You're the
sent some
worst.
letters, like,
I
to
shouldn't have healed
Sanya
you.
and Hala, because he's like stuck at Orin's place because he's half dead. Hala's too drunk to read this, so I don't know what happened, but Sanya read it and she was like, "Oh, I need to go and save Ha," and she goes and runs to save Ha, and they travel back to Relin. Val, you get some research done in your foster mom Eru. Something about some demon, and your mom has like some really sus relationship with Paysum's scientist.
Right, sus ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And you help Delta figure out her tattoo, so now she has a tattoo on her arm. And question, Jeepa.
What's up?
So about recapping, are we going back to when I was still in my part of the storyline, or like?
So yeah, so
Yes.
we can start off with your part of the story first. So
Or do you want to do Akina's first? Because if that, you know what, if we do Akina's first,
it's up to you guys.
It would make more sense because you guys finish everything, and then you can tie up with me and Varnlodar.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fine. Akina.
Wait, where?
She doesn't even know where she is.
Where are
Am
you?
I?
Oh,
I don't
she
even know
forgot
who I
her name
am.
was Akina.
She's just laughing right now because she just can't.
So Akina, what have you been doing in your like 4 or 5 months off?
Crying.
Right. I actually was trying to do some research on what the frick's, going on underneath my eyes with these stars. And so I go into the library of what's the city we're in?
Relin.
Relin. Thank
You're
you.
horrible with names.
I've never seen it written, guys. Please.
Look in the notes.
I go to Relin's library rather, and I am trying to find something telling me even the little bit of information about any drows with stars under their eyes or whatever.
Make an investigation check.
Ooh. Making a roll during her 6 months? God is brutal.
1d nuts. Wait, where's my character sheet? Okay, you said investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
No, that so 18.
Plus.
Nothing.
All right, so you're able to kind of find a couple sections in Relin's very large library that might. It's not a lot because the Drow are very reclusive people, and as far as you're aware, there are only 2 gates that exist into the Underdark, and you just happen to exit through one of them. You're not necessarily able to find much on the stars, but looking through newspapers and stuff like that, and looking through some people who have been jailed in the past, you see that they're like other Drow
Wait,
do.
jailed?
I mean, some people don't end up on the right side of the law. There's one person who kind of catches your eye. Their name is not listed in the kind of newspaper. You go to the records essentially, and
Right.
it's not essentially their name is not listed.
Records?
But they're drawn out to be a drow with a similar marking under the opposite eye, actually. As you kind of talk to the other people in the library asking for sources, they just kind of tell you that Relin, while the library is large, they're not necessarily the studying town, so to speak, and something like Varnlodar would actually be the way to go, because Varnlodar is the source of most innovation in Evereye.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right.
But you're not really able to find much outside of that one person, that one nameless person, and
Right.
Varnlodar. Alternatively, they also point you towards Erna. Erna is kind of known as the scholarly city.
Erna. Okay. Duly noted.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes. So only one person. No, I'm just kidding. I also, since I'm alone, because everyone abandoned me, hashtag neglected forever. Freaking Hollow is like, I'm so lonely, runs away as I'm in the bathroom. Thanks.
I forgot you were there. Neglected.
Neglected.
She was just so sober that she forgot.
I kind of not so creepily,
Pretty
try to be
creepily.
friend with Captain Bay, and
Pretty creepily.
it
Wait,
is
roll for
I-
flirtation. Can you make her do that?
Wait, yes, can we?
You can make a charisma check.
Aw.
charisma check. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Charisma
Actually,
is called
fail,
flirtation.
fail.
Make 3 charisma
Seduction.
checks.
3?
3 charisma checks. It's a
Roll
skill.
for
I'll make it a skill challenge.
Okay.
1, 2, 1.
Please roll all
Stop. 1, 2, 3. Like,
One
Wait,
to one.
you said charisma, right?
Oh,
that God's
wait,
laugh?
that means I can't use my new dice. Fuck.
Aw.
Go, Wawa.
Did Romeo eat them?
Cute joke. I'm still gonna use it.
Ah,
You
So
speak.
13.
Unfortunately.
Minus plus? Not equals? My goodness. I suck at typing. Nice.
Hey.
I waste all my good rolls here.
God.
The rest of the night is just solid 2s.
Yeah, right.
I
Oh.
think those hurt more
Um,
than ones.
As
Oh, wait, before you decide how great I am able to, you know,
Flirt.
flirt, I also was trying to train, so, not only was I trying to, you know,
Oh, the fuck? Just come
Yes.
over.
come over where, T? Or Delta? You
You
gone.
ain't there.
I also try to, like, you know, I want to train, because,
train under him.
Again.
Is there anything specific you want to train?
just
Cheese nuts.
swordsmanship.
Swordsmanship? Sure.
I got you when I get back.
Then you
I'm not
get
even
back.
I'm not even gonna
Forget-
tell you. I'm just gonna attack you.
You no,
Um,
surprise!
It takes you.
That's number
It takes
one.
you. It takes you a
Surprise,
little bit of
first
time
time.
to actually get a training session in with Captain Arnar, because he is the captain of the city guard and he's a little busy as a person.
Whatever.
But you're able to train with him a small number of times. He seems to react warmly to you. Are those the those 3 roles your attempt at flirting or no?
That's what you said. I don't know. I
They
just
were
followed the
charisma checks to
rules.
see how they. Okay, that's fair.
You told me to do it. I'm just listening.
One of
to
them, you're able to go out for a couple drinks, and
You. I
Hey.
don't drink.
Hey.
Remember?
you
You
kind of
drink
sit there
wine.
with water.
She drank the air.
essentially. And you talk about life in Relin, life in the city, etc. And
Hey.
as you kind of sit towards the end of the 4 months, Captain Arnar kind of looks at you. He's like, "Do you ever drink or no?" I mean this with no disrespect, of course.
He's trying to get it.
Sorry. Hold on.
Trying to
Um,
now's your chance.
I
Don't fuck
don't
up.
usually drink, but I guess I've never had a moment to really
Oh, sure.
actually drink, to celebrate or what have you. I feel like it has to be a special moment, you know?
That's fair. There's a long moment of silence before with not looking at you, he kind of speaks out. I do want to note that as much as I appreciate and am flattered by your advances, I am happily married. And I feel it is important to tell you this.
How you gonna do
Chat,
that to me?
blow up that chat with hashtag get jacked. Hashtag get.
I feel that this is important to
Never
tell you
talk
because
to
I never-
anyone ever again.
By the way, I just want to say something. I rolled an insight check for him. He rolled a natural 20.
I'm serious.
That's why when I
No.
was sitting there, I was like, for a second,
Fill
because he
that
rolled,
chat
a
up.
natural
Get
20
checked.
on the
Get
insight
checked.
check.
Yeah.
Hilariously enough.
So that's why he has been calling me buddy the entire time.
Do you say anything to him as he says this?
I kind of look and I'm like, oh, congratulations.
There's another brief moment of silence, and he kind of. Thank you.
And in the tavern, you just hear from the below the table.
I appreciate it.
I just sit there and drink my water.
I mean, ask him, does he want this relationship to be only monogamous? No.
No, I'm not gonna ask him that. Do you even know who I am?
Yeah.
No.
And before long, the night kind of settles down, and he
Can get
you guys
dick
kind of stand.
all over.
You stand outside of the tavern. He kind of salutes you and walks off.
Okay.
You see him in passing, but I assume you're kind of trying not to lock eyes with him too much.
Oh hell no! I'm kind of like, wow, look at the sky. Like,
As you're indoors, look at the sky.
Occasionally, when you turn around, you can see him kind of smiling to himself.
Fuck.
No.
oh god, this is.
You
that's
boosted
it,
his
guys.
ego.
Is there
Never
anything else you'd like
again.
to do?
Other than that, no.
Do you want me to kick her ass?
I can't. No,
where
I'm
are
good,
you, though?
thanks. I kind
Point
of
her out.
trying to figure out where the frick my friends went because they literally left without me
You're
knowing.
your friends?
What friends?
So- no, guys, no. You're
Um,
my makeshift family. Thanks.
Heavily insult. Stop that.
So, if there's any information roaming around, I'm kind of trying to keep my ear out. So,
Sure.
can I roll for that? Or
Information for what specifically?
if I hear anything about like any of my friends since I stayed, and they
Sure.
went on their own ways. So,
Make a shit. Wait up. Let me tell you what kind of check to make.
Make a
an everything
roll.
check.
Roll for
Check
something.
roll for friends.
Roll for these nuts.
This is literally me if I ever DM. Roll for whatever the fuck you want. I honestly don't know.
just roll. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
say that this is
Don't even roll the dice. Just roll yourself down the stairs.
This
There's
bruise on
a
my knee.
mysterious person running around with a forbidden insignia right on her back.
I'm gonna say just make a straight wisdom
Hey,
check.
it's on my chest.
Just make a straight wisdom.
All right.
Cool, because I have nothing under that. 13.
You're not really able to catch much. You do hear that Ha has told you that he kind of goes off. And you're able to see Sanya kind of dart out without saying anything to you, and you're left standing there kind of worried, like,
I'm kind of like,
yeah, you literally see her dart out and just she's gone before you're even able to call out because you're
Understand how
so
much
taken
you
aback by
smell.
this. But you looked like there was a great sense of urgency to it.
Checked.
You also hear what Delta is about to do next when we get to her.
oh my
Outside
God.
of that, you're not really. You hear about Valk's sexual exploits.
I hear about it and I'm like, oh my. They don't even say her name, by the way. They just say.
And by hear
oh.
about it, you hear.
You
They
hear
say
it
like the woman,
different
and you're like,
cities.
I know who that is.
don't even say
You,
anymore.
you literally hear it from like towns away. You're like,
Say
oh
no
my
more,
god,
fam.
that's Val.
Just
Ew.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Ew.
Gross.
Other than that, no. I just kind of.
I see a
I
popper.
kind of keep eye on our houses because they're,
Okay.
being put together. And just waiting.
They are put together before long. You're kind of able. You're the first person to settle down in the house, essentially.
Cool.
Like fully make yourself comfortable. About the enchantments, do you still want to go through that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So who was designing the houses?
I was. They're not fully done in design, but I know where the.
Yeah.
You know,
just
like-
make sure to mark that. Essentially. So
You said the gem will only.
it
be
can
able
power
to-
the more powerful spell, or it can power both if it's a bigger gem.
A
It
bigger
can,
one,
Yeah,
okay.
it can power the regular sense good and evil spell without any gem, just by its own magic.
I gave you a
Okay.
full jump.
The spell would need to be reapplied as time passes because the magical effects get weaker.
Sure, that makes sense.
So we have to get more gems?
No, the gem.
Oh.
Are you doing the anti-life shelf as well or no?
The
Because I can go steal
anti.
more.
I want to do that, but I don't want to crack the gem, so I'd rather have a bigger one. So when we find one, can somebody just remember Unless we really need to give it away to keep it so I can bring it
So,
home.
when
Yes,
they build,
I will purify the water.
when they
Well,
when they build
as
the
well.
when they
You're
build
just
the
maintenance
house,
right now.
so here's how this works. So the detect good and evil spell would work without the gem by itself. If you want
Yeah.
to do the anti-life shell and the detect magic spell, then it needs a gem. If you just want to do anti-life shell, it needs a smaller gem. To power both, you need a gem of about 500 gold.
Yeah.
Cost-wise.
Super.
Got you.
As they finish building it, one of the servants kind of gives you a small bag, and bows his head. A gift from the court. Kind of bows his head and walks away.
Okay, I just open it.
It is a beautiful cut sapphire gem worth about 500 gold.
Ooh.
Yay.
Ugh.
That actually hurt my ear. Fuck.
Sorry.
The
I love sapphire.
there's a little note attached to the gem.
Okay, I read
It's
it.
just a finger.
It
And
says
this.
It's an eggplant
a gift
emoji.
a gift
Middle
for the
finger
spell.
emoji.
Sorry,
A
say
gift
again.
for the spell. So it would power one anti-life shell and one. It would only power one of the windows that you would want to create.
So I vote the middle house because that's.
I mean,
We have-
you're the only person there at this point. Like everyone else has
The
gone.
house
off, so
all right.
closest to the entrance.
You kind of
Whichever
you
house
have
is closest to the entrance.
you have
of
you have
the-
free reign because nobody else is there.
Well, all the houses are
Okay.
connected, and is centered to the middle house, which is our house. So that's where I'm gonna put it. That makes sense. Or I could put it by the well.
No.
Okay, Hala.
No.
The one. No, wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong. Wrong.
I'll just put
Wrong.
it on my house.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm just to clarify. So the detect good or evil is fine on its own.
Yeah.
But in order to have the anti-life, whatever
Anti-life
thing
shell.
to ha-
Yeah.
shell, that's by the door, so that no unwelcomed parties can come in, or is that what that
You
was,
can
right?
you can activate it with a code word. Do you want me to read you the anti-life shell spell?
Oh, no, that's all I really need to know.
Yeah, it would the way that it
Because
works.
it's not that big. It's just like
It's a 15-foot radius, 15 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll put it.
Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm just, being, as everyone in chat is saying, a good housewife.
All right, so Delta.
Hi, what's up?
As you before you actually leave off for Riverrun, I completely forgot this last time, so we're just gonna do this right now. You get a letter from Riza,
Okay.
and the letter just says the raid on the house will be conducted this coming Friday. You receive this message midday Thursday,
Get jacked.
Oh fuck.
and the message says make sure the ring is in your possession by then,
Hey, got you.
and then it's just signed with Riza's signature.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I got you.
So what do
I
you
go
do?
on my. So before I head over to River Run, I wanna make a little pit stop. Hold on, I was looking for something. Yeah. So I got my book bag with all my stuff in it, all my weapons, my babies.
Dagger A.
This is
Dagger
before you have the
B.
dagger.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
just wait till you hear Delta and I's house later. Oh
Oh,
god.
yeah. You're gonna
I'm
love
so
it.
excited.
Okay.
So-
Yeah. So I make my way over to
Making my
Yep.
way down.
we're talking about the black
Walking
marketplace, right?
fast.
Yep.
Making
Yeah.
my way to the capital, walking fast.
So I go over to
King is
where the
past and I'm homebound.
black market is.
Okay. It's kind of a small unassuming house towards the edge of the city, kind of in the slum-ish area of the town.
What city?
Relin.
Oh.
Berlin. Yeah. So I'm just chilling outside the house. I want to scope out the house and check to see if there's like anything that I need to be aware of before. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just make an insight check.
You would need this is a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah. Insight is to see if someone's lying.
It's been a week. Hold on. Great.
I mean, the house doesn't. It's pretty unassuming.
Plus 3, 5.
Damn.
I guess.
The house. It's a house. It doesn't necessarily. It's not off-putting by any means. The only reason that it's off-putting is because it's in the slums and the house itself is a little rundown. You do notice that people walking by give this house a wide berth. But you see people darting in and out sometimes, but
Hey,
none of them look very reputable by any means.
Spoopy.
Spoopy house. Alright, so
Bus house.
I want to go around the back and just peek through the window and be on guard for what's about to happen next.
Sure. Make a stealth check.
Alright,
Oh god.
let's fuck this up now.
Plus 15.
Chaotic one.
For real though. Okay,
Close enough.
no, wrong thing. That was my computer.
That's a 1d6.
Yeah, no. 8 plus 8, 16.
16. All right. There are a couple moments where you kind of lose your footing, but you're not. You've dealt with this kind of stuff before. It's not extremely
She's
difficult. What time of day do you
dealt
do
with
this?
it.
Do you do this at night or in the morning?
It's at night.
Okay. You're kind of able to dart behind the house, and as you peek in through the window, you see the man that you saw before, the man that you traded your ring to, kind of rummaging through some stuff. He looks at some stuff, throws it behind him. It lands with a on the ground.
Lit.
He seems to be looking for something.
Alright. From where I'm standing, I want to look to see if there's any way can 1, get into the house without being seen, and 2, hide out, and look for the damn ring before I gotta go.
Okay. So you, in what order do you want to do this?
So first I need to break into the
At
house.
the same time.
Okay, so make a... I mean, the door is kind of right next to you. It's a little bit to your left.
Just walk in. I'm here, bitch.
Make another perception check.
Okay. 14 plus 3.
It's lit.
This house doesn't necessarily seem to have any, the two entrances, the front and the back, seem to be the only entrances into the house. As you're kind of looking around, you see that there is, there's a little bit of wood that seems to be a little off, and there seems to be a string attached to part of the wood. You gather that it is a trapdoor.
Oh, lit. Let's go through it.
It's inside of the house.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's around where the man is rummaging.
Alright, so I need to get in there fast. You know what? Fuck it. I want to jump through the window, and, pull my sword out, cut him, and go for the door.
You want to cut him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just go for that.
So you're jumping through the window.
Wait, like a fatal cut?
Make an
Yeah,
acrobatics check.
Okay.
Don't die, please.
Mess it up. Mess it up. Roll for new character.
No!
Okay,
I'm
ready?
gonna cry!
She lands on her own magical dagger.
No.
Whoa.
Nice.
That's what he said.
You're able
Okay.
to.
What the frick?
Let me get the rule book real quick.
Broken.
Wait up, I need the rule book
Broken!
The broken.
It's so broken, he needs to check the rule book.
Um,
My
That's
acrobatics.
It's not what I planned.
I know, even
My
if we
acrobatics
say
is an
mess
8.
it up,
That's
yeah, her
Okay.
acrobatics are ridiculous. I'll be right back, I gotta get a snack.
so what
No.
level are you right now?
Wait,
4?
share.
yeah.
Okay. So you break through the window and kind of roll to your feet. You take out a dagger, and as the man is kind of reeling, already also drawing his sword, you take your sword and stab him. Because he is surprised, it is an automatic critical hit, and it's also sneak attack.
All right.
Is this person bad?
Yes.
That was the cutest question.
So
What? I wasn't
So-
sure.
I need you to roll your weapon attack damage.
Okay. So I'm stabbing him, right? Yeah.
You're stabbing.
Oh my god. Stab.
So it's
He
rapier.
fell into your knife, actually.
Yeah, it's
One
1d8
time.
plus 6.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 6.
Okay, 1d8 plus 6. Oh no, don't do this.
Do you have an offhand weapon as well, or no?
No.
Okay.
Rolling. 9.
And I
Oh
also
my
need you to roll
God.
2d6 on top of that for sneak attack.
Okay. So. Whoa. So 2d6? Hold on.
Yeah, 2d6.
Rolling.
Oh,
6.
no.
So that's 15 times 2 because it's an automatic critical, so that's 30 damage.
Oh, wow.
As you jump in, you can see that the man's eyes go wild in fear as he's already drawing his sword. You can see that he has been prepared for something like this, but just before he's able to draw his sword, you're able to, and your rapier goes clean through his neck.
Oh my god.
Alright.
There's a moment where his eyes go wide, and he begins to twitch a little bit, and his eyes kind of look down. He tries to move his head, but it doesn't move because of the sword.
It's kind of a
And
sword jammed in there,
He
buddy.
just collapses onto the ground.
Alright, so he's chilling there. I want to kind of scooch him over with my foot and go for the door.
That's terrible.
Sure.
I don't give a fuck. He took my ring.
Let me roll something actually.
Let me roll something. Roll a joint.
Okay.
Oh wait, this is being televised. Don't do that.
Um,
Drugs are bad, kid.
so
This.
you open the trapdoor,
snorting?
and there's a little bit of the door
Tamina.
doesn't give immediately, but you're able to, as you're kind of pulling it, little bits of the wood splinter off and break as the trapdoor opens. It is a dirt path beneath the ground.
Okay, we're going in.
You're not gonna look for the ring first,
The ring should be down there, right?
if you'd like to go through it.
Classic Delphi.
Fine. No, wait. I want to find. Okay, I want to scope out this place first. Actually, before that, I kind of want to just like toss his body down there.
Okay.
Eh. Yeah.
If you toss his body down there, it's a pretty small like you need to crawl through. So putting the body down there would kind of obstruct your way through the.
Okay, fine. Can I
Oh my god,
just?
it's so pretty.
Sure.
King.
Make a perception check.
Fine. I'm just gonna prop him up on a chair then. Hold on.
King.
Put a hat on him like he's totally alive. It's fine.
Fine.
Prop him up like this.
Put some
Like,
sunglasses on.
Draw eyes on his eyelids.
Rude guy in
13
the
plus
cavern.
perception 3.
Three?
16.
It takes you about a minute. As you're kind of looking around, you see that this man is preparing to leave, or was preparing to leave. You see a knapsack on the table. And
I want
it. You see the knapsack.
Yeah, I'm taking
Sure.
it.
You pick it up.
Fine.
You kind of put it in your backpack.
Alright.
On the
No,
table
it's
there
a
is a
deflecto.
note. On the table there's a note, and it takes you about 3 minutes to kind of find the ring, but you're able to find it in one of the drawers. It is in the
I
same
want-
condition that you left it in.
I want the note, and I want to look to see if there's anything shiny.
Okay. Are you gonna read the note right now, or are you just gonna put it away?
I'm gonna put it in the knapsack, and then I want to
Okay.
look around to see if there's anything. All right, I'm really looking for something shiny and any contraband, like a potion or something that he might.
Sure. You stow the note away, and as you're kind of looking through the room, you see some items, some equipment. You see some other rapiers.
I want those two.
They're about the same. They're of the same quality as your rapier.
Damn it.
how
okay,
are you
never mind.
carrying everything?
Where-
Like
Backpack.
She's just like,
Yeah.
Haven't you
Huge
seen that
backpack.
meme of the character that just carries everything and it says, "I can still run"?
yeah.
All right.
Um,
What else do I see?
Nothing that you're specifically looking for. There's no potions. You're kind of looking around. This seems to be more of like a workshop of some kind. It seems that all of the items of value have already been moved. If there's dust in some places and dust in the shape of objects that have already been removed, or no dust in the shape of objects.
Are there any books of importance that I look or find?
In the distance, you hear the shuffling of some guards towards the
Oh, fuck.
commotion.
Okay, I go down the hole, go down the trapdoor, and
Sure.
if there's a dirt path, it probably leads out from the fuck out of here. Let's go.
So
Delta doesn't do well with these panic situations, clearly.
As-
Go in hole! Just go!
you're kind of beginning to look around, and you're like, and then you hear the distinct voice of the guards saying, hello? Is somebody in here? You kind of immediately jump into the hatch, and you close it behind you. And you just begin crawling briskly. Before long, you end up. It takes about 10 minutes of crawling. It seems to be a very long path. You kind of
Where do I end up?
you open up a door, and you're inside what is essentially a small shed. Kind of pull yourself out, dust yourself off. You open the door, and you're now so the slums were on the southern side of the town. You are now southwest of the town.
South. Okay. Is there like a window
Or
so I can peek out?
west southwest, I should say.
West southwest. Okay. All right. And all right, west southwest Kardashian.
So west of southwest, essentially.
Okay, so I want to look out the window, make sure there's like no one there, so I can just walk out.
You peek out. It's pretty dark. Doesn't seem to be any people walking about. There's a couple drunkards every once in a while. There's a tavern off in the distance.
All right, my favorite. All right, let's go home.
You open the door, kind of look around again, just for posterity's sake. Close the door behind you and just saunter off. And you just walk away.
All right, and I make my way to River Run.
Cool. And then the events of River Run happen.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, I guess, before River Run? Since we're still on you.
Why
Anything
you got
else?
so many things, Delta? Jeez.
Because I like things, like shiny things. I just want to read the note.
The voice crack in the middle of that. I like things.
The note just
Puberty,
says.
shut up.
The note just says they're coming Friday. Get out of there.
Who's it signed by?
Not signed.
These nuts.
It's
Alright.
the note is not signed by anyone. It is that's just what the
I
note
want
says.
to rummage through his bag, really
Sure.
quickly.
You find some food items.
Bag.
There's a flagon of water.
It's mine.
About a day and a half worth of rations.
Okay, so he wasn't looking to go far.
You find like a dagger in there too.
It's mine.
So mark that down on your character sheet.
Yes.
All
right.
Outside of that, that's essentially just the contents in the knapsack. Day and a half worth of food, flagon of water, and a dagger.
Hey, day and a half worth of food? That means 20 minutes of food.
Oh yeah, you know it. All right. So that's it. That's all. I'm good. I'd make my way over to River Run.
Okay.
Farther than I ended up.
Hala, we are
Okay.
now on to you.
So, as we said, let's just move back to where we were with Revash, and
Yeah.
we're out. So I'm outside with Revash.
Rewind.
Yeah,
So you're outside of the Greystone Tower with Ravish.
okay.
Um,
Um,
okay. He's
So
restrapping the glove onto his left hand.
I kind of just like talk to him awkwardly because I'm
Can you?
so...
Sorry,
like,
Hala,
that's
can you
me.
describe where you are again?
Okay, so what happened was that I had to move some things around because continuity. But what happened was that Orin and Revash left, right? They left the tower and they went to go do their own thing. So I actually ended up finding Radish, and I was like, hey, I learned his sign language, so I can communicate with him now without having to use paper. And I was like, maybe we should really get that hand looked at by like the Realm Seer just to see if he has any opinions about it. And we went to the Realm Seer. It's still and then like the Realm Seer was like, your hand is infected with like, what was it again?
Lycanthropy.
Yeah. So he's turning into a werewolf basically.
Hot.
And
Kink.
not kink. So yeah.
So would he be a boyfriend or a pet?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Wait, no! If he turns into a wolf, I can ride him into battle.
Mm.
Ride
You added
him.
that last bit.
Right.
Battle?
No,
Sure.
okay.
So you're
Okay.
you're standing outside with Ravish, outside of the Greystone Tower.
And he's like wrapping up his hand. I just kind of want to talk to him because I feel bad. Like it was kind of an awkward situation in there. So, dog. So I'm like, hey, you okay?
He signs back the word fine.
Um,
That's like when people just text K. You
If
know
you
they're
don't
not
mind me
mine.
asking, how did that even happen in the first place?
He signs back. It is a long story and not something that I'd like to talk about.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry if it seems like I was intruding on your privacy. I just wanted to make sure you're.
He pauses you through halfway through that sentence and he says, "It's okay. I appreciate the concern."
Well, I don't know what you're going to be doing, but I just wanted to tell you, last time we talked, I was doing some thinking, and, do you remember when we were in that room with the mirrors? And we all saw things that we didn't particularly want to see, right? I saw my friend, and he was in chains. And I mean, when I first met him, he had been in chains, but he was a kid, and this time it was totally different. He was the age he was when I lost him in Riverrun, and I don't know if it was real or if it was fake, but I need to know that he's okay. I've been putting this off for so long. I don't know what to do anymore. I think I'm gonna go back to Varnlodar. I think I need to go home.
He kind of he rests his hand on your shoulder, which is kind of a comedic sight because he needs to bend over slightly to do it. Because of the height difference. He's literally double your height, or not double, like height and a half essentially.
Triple.
And he just kind of looks you in the eyes for a moment. One eye, other eye. Kind of looks back. He leans back up and signs back the words, "I'm sure we'll meet again. And if you need help, I will likely be around Riverrun or Knoxport."
Alright. Well, safe travels. I hope you're okay. I'll write you a letter when I get to Varnlodar.
He gets on his knees and hugs you.
Oh.
Tamina's.
Tamina's is gone.
Tamina's dead ass about to cry.
We crit Tamina's feels. So he just kind of hugs you and he puts both of his hands on your shoulders and just nods, stands up.
Okay. Well. Alright, so Hala does emotions and that was it.
Sure.
So, she goes to Varnlodar.
Sure.
She and Akina clearly have like the similar levels of awkwardness. Like,
Like,
okay,
no.
bye.
I'm
I'm
done.
done.
Revish is kind of left standing there as he watches you,
Just like,
more soberly, kind of just waddle off. Before long he turns away and walks off as well.
A sober penguin.
Hala the penguin.
So you make your way towards Varnlodar. Before long you arrive at the beautiful gates that you have seen before in the past.
Beautiful.
not beautiful.
It's the way that it's essentially done is like there's the mountain here, and there's the gate, and then there's a giant stone path kind of leading around here, and then you can see the city off over here onto the side of the mountain a little bit around the mountain.
All right.
It's as beautiful as it was before.
Well, standing around here and staring's not gonna do me any good. So I'm. What am I gonna do? Hala thinks for a second to herself. She's
It takes you the better part of a month to get there.
Oh, okay. So the first thing I do is I put my cloak on and I like kind of just shuffle, put the thing over, because I mean there's not a lot. I'm assuming there aren't that many of my people in Varnlodar. Not too sure. But the first thing I do is I go to the Merchants Guild and I try to seek for information.
As you walk through the gates and it takes you walk the path of 5,000 steps. It is a grueling walk. Before long, you end up at the city gates. Normally, they would ask you a question as you enter, but the gates just kind of open for you. You walk in. It doesn't take you long to find the Merchants Guild. It is a nice wooden building, about 3 stories high, probably with a basement as well. It looks exactly like you left it.
Great.
Perfect.
All right, I need to go talk to someone. So I entered a guild, and is there anyone there?
You kind of you open the doors. There's a staircase on the far right. There's one person who's kind of looking through a library, and he's looking around, just getting some stuff, and he looks at you and he says, "Yes?
Excuse me.
How can I help you?"
Hi. So, I was just looking for some information. Well, actually, I have 2 pieces of information I really want to look for.
Of course.
Yeah, so, do you happen to have records that stretch back, like, maybe 20, 23 years or so?
That is a silly question. Of course we have the records. We're a merchants guild.
I mean, yes, of course, but, stored in this location. Do you happen to have any records on Darren and Mara Ruwood?
His eyes kind of... he pauses as he hears the names and leans back. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, it's funny you mentioned that because I was just in Relin and I found some trade records and their business seemed very odd financially, and I've seen several cases of this so and so forth in the other cities, and I wanted to see if there was any sort of comparison. Is there any way for me to take a look?
Hala? Is that you, Hala?
What? Actually, on second thought, I think I'm just gonna leave.
No, wait. As you kind of walk out, he kind of runs up behind you. He's a dwarven man with a long gingery beard. He kind of pauses you as you kind of like, wait, actually, and you begin to walk away, and he just kind of puts his hand firmly on your shoulder, and he turns you around and he says, Hala. What brings you back here? You've been gone so long. I have to tell everyone about this. And he kind of turns around to leave for a second before being like, why are you here? You don't remember me, do you?
No, who are you?
It's Jameson. We grew up in the school together. We didn't grow up together, but we took some classes together at the Merchants Guild.
You were in my class? I've like flunked most of those classes. I don't know what you're talking about.
To be in defense of you, the teacher wasn't very good.
Oh,
That's fair.
God damn it.
We were never necessarily friends, but I had wondered how you have been.
Like I said, sightseeing. Very big places. And friends.
He kind of sizes you up. He's like, "Look at you. You look great."
Thanks!
Oh.
It's nice to see you too, even though I don't remember you.
It is all right. Have you visited Indigo yet?
I'm trying to, keep it a surprise. So when I go, and yeah,
That's
don't
fair.
tell
I won't
anyone
tell
up
anyone.
here.
Of course.
Yeah.
Better to surprise people yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Of course. Not a worry.
So
And
can I
he
get-
kind of ushers you,
my
please
God.
come in, please. Come back in. And he kind of brings you to the second floor of the Merchants Guild. Some people give you cursory nods, and Jameson just kind of throws up a peace sign at them as he's walking by.
Nerd.
And he takes you to kind of the he opens the door, and it's the I don't know what the word is, like the accounting sector of the accounting room essentially.
Yeah.
Says, well, this is all the records we have, stretching about 25 years. We have another 25 years in the basement, and some more just kind of scattered around. Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
Darren and Mara Ruwood.
Right. Their financial records, or
Everything. I mean, like, their inventory, their financial, I know, their balance sheets. Also, would you happen to know if anyone alive still knows who they were, or if they've, anyone who was their business contact?
business contacts? It would take some time to find this.
How long?
When do you need it by?
I have no due date. I mean, you can get this to me whenever.
If you give me half a week, a little bit more.
That's fine. I'll be around, I think.
Great. Is there anything else you'd like me to look for outside of just everything for them?
Well, no, it's fine.
That's fine. It's great to see you again.
Yeah, same.
Aww.
I need you to make an intelligence check, by the way.
Such a delinquent, apparently, so I don't know how well that's gonna go.
I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid.
Okay, so for the record, intelligence is information recall.
Yes, she's still a delinquent. It
She's
doesn't
still
really-
stupid. She drank it
I
all
failed my
away.
classes, man. I don't have a bonus to intelligence, so I'm just gonna have to go for it. Oh my god!
Are you
Whoa.
fucking
Um,
serious?
What'd you get?
It
Brad,
takes you. Like,
damn
as you're
it.
kind of walking around, you're actively searching in your mind,
Oh
like,
my
who is this
God.
person? Like, how do they remember me? Are they lying to me?
Wow.
And as you're walking around, as he says, "It's great to see you," it just hits you. You're like, "Oh shit!" Like I remember taking classes with him. I remember like some specific things. I remember the teacher and some of the school parts. You actually took classes with him at some point. And ever since the loss of Cicero, you've kind of been pushing away your past more and more, but a little bit of it kind of comes flooding back to you immediately. You also remember this accounting room. You remember being there under the tutelage of your father briefly. Very
Got it.
briefly.
You mean grandpa?
That's more north. Oh wait, how old were you technically when?
I was a baby. I don't remember.
Oh, okay, never mind. So under the tutelage of one of the teachers, essentially.
Retcon.
Yeah.
Retcon.
Retcon.
Oops.
So yeah.
All right. So I just awkwardly back out of there. I'm like, bye. See you later.
Take care.
Be good. Say good. I can't even English anymore. Common. Hala trips. She trips on her way as she backs out.
I love this.
Jameson,
Oh my god.
Jameson gives a
favorite
hearty
moment.
dwarven laugh.
That's adorable.
And Hala's back out on the streets again, and she's just kind of like,
She is shook.
You're a
So
little shaken by the past just kind of hitting you right in the face.
well,
That's not the only thing that hit her in the face. What?
Mm.
So yeah, what else do you do?
Hala thinks about it for a while. She's like, well, I have to stay here for about half a week so he can get that information to me. So I'm going to go and spy on Grandpappy. I'm not going to go visit him. I just want to make sure he's okay. He's not dead.
Grandpappy is through the mountain more north.
And
How long would it take for me to get there?
Probably 2 weeks, week and a half.
Oh damn.
The passage through the mountain is a very arduous journey.
On the map, where is she?
Varnlodar. It's in the northern area, and then
Damn
the white tundra
Post the
in the
map
north.
again.
The white tundra in the north is where Grandpappy lives.
Shoot. There's no caravans going to him? I mean, normally he
Wait,
has-
she's that far north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
There are caravans coming in.
Why doesn't she visit me? Like,
Do you wanna go
You're
to the
like half
passage?
dead.
Exactly. Why did you help?
Because I don't know you're half dead.
No one knows where you are.
True.
So it would probably take you about a week and a half to kind of traverse through the mountain and then actually end up in the northern area, because at that point the northern storms and the blizzards get really bad up there.
I'm deeply insulted.
I still want to see Grandpappy. I want to at least make sure he's okay. Or he's like not dead.
You can write a letter to him if you like.
I already did so.
Would you like to write another one?
Write another one.
Would you like to write another one?
Grandpappy, I'm alive. I didn't lose your adoptive grandson, by the way.
Totally
Sends
did
you a
not
letter.
happen.
Sends you a letter. Red.
Red ass.
No, he probably sent back a letter, and like the letter's not even a letter. It's just like full of like hot fries dust.
Oh my god. Hala does not know
you
what to
can
do
you can
with
write
this.
another letter if you like.
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm
Okay.
gonna go to the pub and
Toodle.
Sure.
James said. Check
Do you write a
on-
letter to the rest of your companions, letting them know that you're in Varnlodar?
Yeah, I kind of shoot it off to everyone. I'm like, hey, greetings, and I kind of like I go to a nearby shop, and I don't know if they have postcards or like
They do.
someone. Okay.
It's not necessarily postcards, but it's like commemorative gifts from Varnlodar. It's like a gift shop.
Okay,
my
well, I
God.
get them the dumbest
You have
looking
gift
one in the
shops.
shop, and I send it to each and every single.
Wait, what
It's-
does it look like?
You know that like that little doll from Lilo and Stitch?
Mm.
It's like that, but uglier and like this big. It's essentially it's like it's like a small a really small stuffed thing.
Mm.
It's like a mix of like the doll and
It's
the
a voodoo
Thneed.
doll.
Do you guys remember the Thneed from the Lorax?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's like a mix of that and the doll. It's really ugly.
I send it back to each and every single one of you with a letter that says, "This reminded me of you."
There's so as you walk into the shop, you see that there is a section of the shop that just has a thick layer of dust, and you walk in, and that it is the single item left. And as you bring it up to the shop owner, he's like, "Are you buying that?" Thank fucking God. No, please take it for free. Just take it. It's fine.
It's
Great.
enchanted.
Thanks.
Um,
Aw.
and you kind of walk out with the doll, all confused,
Aww.
having some slight trouble breathing because of the sheer layer of dust on it.
Wait, it's just one doll?
It is the only doll available in the shop like that.
Hala cuts it in 4 pieces. 5, sorry.
Just send it to the house.
You just neglected yourself.
Which one?
The main house.
I mean, I would get the
I don't
middle
even know
guys.
Akita's in the house. Like I literally don't.
What do
even-
you?
You're the mailman too.
It'll
So
go-
you
it'll
write it.
just
You
show
write a
in the
note being
mailbox.
like Varnlodar, something like that, and then you ship it off with one of the caravans.
Yeah.
It'll arrive at the home about a month later.
All right. Yeah. Let's go see Indigo.
Actually, more like 20 days because it's more of a fast travel like by horse there. Yeah.
Thank you.
You walk in. Yeah, you walk up to a pub that you have seen so many times before, and you look up, and on the sign it just says Indigos, and
Indigo's these.
you open the doors, and inside there is a a couple small booths, table, a bar, and there is what appears to be a broken record player, which is a very new innovation, coming from Varnlodar. And at the bar, you see him. You see a bluish purple colored water elemental
I
in
love this guy.
a white button down and a black buttoned up vest with these 2 gray gloves and glasses where his eyes should be, but there are no eyes because he is made of water. And you can see him kind of wiping a glass, and his entire form just kind of like little bits of water kind of sprout up into the air and disappear into some steam. And on his shoulder there is the bird. Milo is sitting on his shoulder still.
All right.
He kind of he's kind of like moving around because of the watery nature of him, but he's wiping down a glass. kind of looks around, passes a glass. When someone asks him a question, Milo responds instead.
He's my buddy. Anyway, so I still have the cloak over my head, and I know Indigo. Like I've been to his pub several times, and I just kind of go up to him, and I'm like I hold it so that he can see my face wherever his eyes sensor is, and I'm just kind of like, hey, it's me. Hello.
It takes you. The chairs there have not changed in height, so you kind of climb onto one, just kind of sit yourself down at the bar.
I'm pretty much sitting cross-legged on the counter at this point, just to be eye level.
You kind of lean in a little bit, and you raise your hood just a little bit, and as Indigo's there, he passes a glass, and it kind of moves past you, and you can tell that he locks eyes with you, but there are no eyes to lock eyes with.
No, that's
and he kind of like shimmies on over in his watery form. His clothes are not damp in any way; they're perfectly dry for some reason.
Makes no sense.
nice.
And he comes up, and the bird, the mountain bluebird on his shoulder goes, "Hello?"
Not that loud. I'm not supposed to be here. Can we take this somewhere?
Both of them cock their heads simultaneously.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm trying to surprise Grandpa, and I don't need people here bringing this news to him.
And the bird begins to speak, and then the guy Indigo just grabs the bird's mouth before it is able to speak. And he's just like, he brings up a finger to where, just beneath the glasses. It doesn't make sense to anyone else. And he looks at the bird, and also there's a watery, there's a little bit of steam coming out of his mouth. You hear a shh.
Oh my god.
Moist.
To represent the sound. And he lets go of the bird's mouth, and the bird kind of he shakes his head a little bit and begins to pluck out some dirt from its feathers and stuff like that. And he shimmies on over a little more to the left, puts a glass on the table, pours something, and passes it down. And you hear the bird go, "On the house!"
Nah. Thanks.
And Indigo kind of continues to do his stuff, cleaning glasses, moving food around.
Is the pub kind of full? Is there people in it?
It's reasonably crowded. It's not shoulder to shoulder. Everyone's packed like sardines. It's it's like a Wednesday night, essentially.
Are there any halflings around?
There are some halflings. There's some gnomes, some halflings, some dwarves. There are some people, yeah.
Okay. I want to listen in on the conversations in the pub. So, is there something I can particularly roll for that?
Perception.
Got it. I don't think I have a bonus to perception.
Are you looking for anything specific in the conversations?
Yeah. Anything about Grandpa? Or anything about people being missing, or
What is it with missing people? God damn it.
all the missing people?
It's like everyone in our
What
lives. What are you
is
talking
missing
about?
people?
We are missing people.
So yeah, perception.
I roll a 13.
Plus what? Or is that just flat?
There's no bonus.
Cool.
There's no
You're able to catch little bits of the conversation. They're kind of doing over a drink. Two gnomes kind of going shot for shot with each other, talking about alcohol, obviously, and how much of a better drinker they are than another. There is a halfling a little bit shorter than you, with a twirled handlebar mustache, and a pointed little beard going on, and talking to another talking to another halfling who's around your height, a little bit younger than him, skinnier as well. The only parts of the conversation that you really are able to catch is them talking about some shipments, where they keep their goods, some food items. Some of them trade in food. You're not really able to find anything about Grandpappy outside of one of them just kind of saying something that you hear is that the king hasn't really appeared in about a couple days, which is kind of weird, but Not enough to cause suspicion for anyone.
Okay. Well, I turn around. Like, I guess am I sitting on the counter or am I sitting on one of the stools? Because I don't.
You're like on one of the stools.
Okay.
There
So-
are varying heights for gnomes and halflings and for
I just-
regular sized humans.
When I was listening to the conversations, I like swiveled with my back to the bar, and like I'm swiveling back to face
Sure.
Indigo.
You were cool, like with your shoulders like on the, your like elbows on the bar.
As being like the mysterious stranger. Who just,
Sure.
I totally am not dealing in sus things. Anyway, I
Sure.
turn back around, and I kind of like motion at Indigo, like, dude, come over, gotta talk.
Yeah, and
Indigo, I gotta go.
before long, he kind of raises a finger up for just like, just give me 1 second. And he puts some food onto the counter, and kind of
Have fun,
shimmies on over
Tamina.
to you.
Okay, so, I just found out that it's gonna take me a while to get up to Grandpappy. So is there somewhere you can like put me up, or I mean I'll pay. Is there somewhere I can stay for a bit and people won't know who I am?
Will know or won't know? You said.
Won't know.
Indigo kind of gestures at the second floor of his pub, and the bird kind of squawks out, "Nobody needs to know."
Thank you so much, Milo. All right, so
Milo
Yeah,
Milo kind of like is sitting there and kind of raises one of his paws, one of his like legs like this, in like
Nice.
a little fist bump.
fist bump. Hollow fist bumps him back.
You fist bump the bird.
So I think I'm gonna wait out like you said, half a week, right? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait out those 3 days. During those 3 days, can I continue like lurking around like crowded areas and seeing if I pick up any information?
Sure. Roll another perception check.
Got it. Let's hope I don't roll a 1.
You're
Not
able
much
to
better.
you're able to hear some minor parts of conversations. It's a little crowded in the areas that you're standing in. You're not really able to. What information are you looking for again?
Grandpappy. This time more about the king and the slave trading.
Um,
What was that?
so
Oh, that's
the
the
apparition
truck
is behind
behind me.
Tamina.
there
There's a
doesn't
ghost.
seem to be
Huh?
any. There doesn't seem to be any talk of any slaves in Varnlodar whatsoever. Nobody seems to be talking about it. Nobody seems to know anything about it at the very least. From what you
Nobody
hear.
needs to know.
From what you hear, and all you hear about the king is that Bergentrung. Fuck, how do I pronounce this again? I forgot. I can't pronounce my own character's fucking name.
God.
Bergentrukang
Please.
Garridan. So Bergentrukang means king in the mountain, and Garridan is his name. So it just says that Bergentrukang has not he hasn't appeared to his people in like a couple days. He's usually seen walking around and observing, but yeah, he just hasn't been seen in like 2 or 3 days.
No news on Grandpappy?
Caravans, you hear one person remark that it's interesting to me that for some reason there are more caravans going out towards the White Tundra than there are coming in, but there still seems to be caravans. I don't know. And then the other guy's just like, you're just being paranoid. Stop being an idiot.
All right. So, I
This is
guess
intense.
I conclude my investigations for those 3 days, and I go to the Merchants Guild and see what my weird dwarf friend pulled up.
You kind of open the doors. It's about
Everyone's
noon.
dead.
It's about noon on Sunday. There is blood. No, I'm kidding.
Not okay. Triggered.
You walk up to the second
Finds a
floor into the
solitary
accounting
pig
office,
on
and
the
you
left
can see there's stacks of papers everywhere, and Jameson is just kind of sitting there, looking around.
Is his name spelled like the whiskey?
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
I have a friend
Um,
named Jameson, but she's a girl.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
that's pretty cool.
Her mom named her after
He
the
kind of
drink.
he looks at you.
friend named
Ah,
Julia,
Mala,
but she's
welcome back. I've pulled up some balance sheets. You're asking for a lot of information here.
How long have they been trading for? I mean,
Your parents
they
have been
were-
your parents have been traders for a long time.
Well, they weren't that old when I was born.
They're by no means old. I'm just saying that they did a lot of selling and a lot of buying.
Ooh.
In what?
Mostly cloth items. What did your parents? I think you told me this, but I don't remember.
They're just general merchants.
Just
Is it
general
people?
general merchandise of some kind, some cloth, some food.
Fuck.
Recently, there were innovations from Varnlodar. It's a lot of stuff. And he kind of gestures to the. There's probably about 8 feet of papers. Like if you stack them up one by
Oh
one,
my
like
God.
8 feet of papers.
God.
Nice.
It's like
Ow.
I've looked through most of them, but I haven't necessarily. What are you looking for again regarding these balance sheets? Their finances
What's-
seem to be in perfect order. They were never the type of people to, mismanage their finances.
Right. Were there any irregular trends that you see in the span of them trading? Were there any spikes in profit? Anything not quite so normal?
He looks around the sheets and he says, "Actually, now that you mention it," he pulls up a couple papers. He says, "While all of their records seem to match up, I don't think anyone would buy 5,000 feet of cloth. That's just not. People don't do that, unless you're a kingdom of some kind. But 5,000 feet of cloth is a lot." He says, that seems to be the only irregularity. The cloth seems to be priced at a normal amount, but nothing necessarily. Well, it is out of the ordinary, but I wouldn't put it past some weird person to buy 5,000 feet of cloth."
What kind of cloth was it?
He kind of, he takes some more papers. That's strange. It's not specified. They usually specify what type of cloth they're selling. And he kind of pulls up another sheet. Like over here. And he gestures to you. You see right here it says 30 feet of velvet, right?
Yeah.
30 feet of cloth, parentheses, velvet. Here
I
it
mean, I
just
feel
says
the class, but I know
Yeah,
what
but-
you mean.
5,000
Blink, blink.
feet. It says 5,000 feet of cloth. And then not the type.
Where were they shipping this from?
Um,
And to
kinda-
where?
He takes another moment to look around. The shipment. That doesn't make any sense.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Uh-oh.
Now that you mention it, there's a shipment of 5,000 cloth from Riverrun to Varnlodar. But I don't see a reason for us to be buying that much cloth in Varnlodar at the very least, or for Riverrun to be producing that much cloth for that matter.
That's not even their main, export. I don't see why Riverrun isn't known for producing cloth in the first place.
Strange.
When was this shipment?
This shipment specifically. Let me bring this up actually. Hold up. Can you give me Hala's general age?
23.
23.
Long guy.
This shipment seemed to have come year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago?
Damn.
How is that possible? They're dead.
Oh.
Retcon. Sorry, I didn't realize. I'm stupid. When did they die? How old was
When I was
Hala?
a baby, so like,
Oh, wait,
Hala must have
okay.
been
Yeah,
a few
you're right,
months
you're
I'm
old.
done.
So like, so 23, so 23 years ago at this point, or 22 years ago, I guess. Retcon.
Wow.
God.
You about to drop that.
Yeah.
Rename the stream
No.
Retcon Night. Here it goes.
This is the episode Redcon.
He kind of looks around. These records. I
Hala
had to-
Parter.
These
Hala
records I had to
Parter.
dig. How old,
The
is,
retcon.
how old is Cicero? Is he around Hala's age?
Who? What?
How old is Cicero?
Cicero?
Yeah, just
Cicero
out of curiosity.
he's a little.
I don't think I ever asked. A little older.
He's a little older because he had to be alive when he was being traded. So he's probably 4 or 3 years older than her.
Okay. He kind of takes sheet. Interestingly enough, the very last, you were talking about the last shipment?
Yeah.
The last shipment, it is the last shipment.
Damn.
On the balance sheet, the 5,000 feet of cloth is the last shipment that they ever sold, quote unquote. After this, I have no more records.
Yeah, that's because they died. Were there any similar shipments before the 5,000 feet of cloth?
Yeah, there are a couple here and there. They seem to be spanning between 3 and 4 months apart. A little more, a little less.
They were all like this sort of shipment.
It's not necessarily 5,000 feet of cloth, but some exorbitant amount of cloth.
And there's no like specification as to what type of cloth.
Nope.
And it's all coming from River Run to Varnlodar.
Not all. Some of them coming from different towns.
Okay.
Your parents traveled the country. Nothing would ever necessarily come from one city.
Well, yeah. I was just, just checking for patterns.
Sure.
Did you get any information? What were you gonna say?
What is this for?
I mean, I've found some interesting business records from them, and I just wanted to make sure they didn't leave any debts to people, really. And this kind of confirms what I found in the Merchants Guilds in Relin. Anyway, speaking of that, do you happen to know if there are any business contacts of theirs that are still alive?
Make a
That I
deception
can
check.
Deception?
Yeah.
Shoot! I have no bonus on that. Oh, it's decent.
Oh, nice.
Broken.
He kind of Okay. Kind of looks. I guess that makes sense. I can look into their contacts. Hala, it's been 23 years.
Well, I mean, if counting, not counting all the hazards of being a traveling merchant, they. I mean, I would know, but 23 years isn't that long of a time. My parents would be middle-aged if they were still alive.
That is true. I will look into it.
And how long would that take?
He has this the 1,000-yard stare. he kind of looks at the papers again with the 1,000-yard stare. I want to say 3-4 days, but I'm gonna say a week.
What if I help you? I mean, it's not like I can't read. I mean, I flunked, but I'm literate.
That would it would help, certainly.
All right.
Let's begin.
Let's get cracking. I have nothing else to do.
Wait, so
begin
it's just
through.
so are we following this mission during the campaign? Is just following accounting?
God.
So,
thought
you
I was
guys
done
at this
counting.
point, Akina, a letter arrives at the home.
Oh god.
At the end of the week, there is
Hala, by the way,
there is a
read
letter
the
and
Skype messages when you get the chance.
there is a letter and there is something attached to it.
I kind of look at it and I'm like,
But the merchant
Okay.
the merchant who get or not the merchant the news
The mailman?
the mailman essentially. Taldor or not Taldor, Everai has a very extensive postal system.
mm-hmm.
Sign here.
Yeah.
Sign here.
Ew, why like that?
Because I panicked. Why are you
As you
yelling at
know,
me?
tampering with mail is a federal crime. Yeah, whatever. As you finish
Okay.
saying, he just walks away.
Sure, thank you. Thanks. I kind of look at it.
Hello, what does the letter say?
It reminded me of all of you. I hope you're well. I'm in Varnlodar right now. Don't die.
I'm crying right now.
I kind of look at the letter. I'm like, oh, Somebody got back to me. I put the letter back together, and I look at the letter doll. I'm like,
You should have written everybody's name except for hers. Like, dear Sonia, Ha,
Everyone
Belka,
except
and
Akina.
Balk.
doesn't matter. I still received a letter. And
Oh
I
my
look at the
God.
doll. I'm like, oh, you're kind of creepy. Like, kinda,
It's
bring it into
pretty
the-
creepy. Like,
I bring it into the
Yeah,
house
that
and I put it like on one of the shelves in Hala's cot. I kind of just put it there.
Yeah.
Like,
You
Oh,
should
right,
have
'cause
put it in
Akina and
Ha's
Hala
bed,
came
like
together.
under the blanket, so he
And
can
then I
get
come home, I
power
open it,
Sure.
I'm like, oh
vibes. Yes.
yes.
Screw y'all.
No.
you don't say to like that's all the letter says.
I'm sorry, what?
That's all the letter says.
That's literally all the letters. That's...
Can I write a letter back to her?
Sure.
No, don't do it. Oh, don't do it.
Dear Hala, please don't die too.
The level of awkwardness is so strong between the two of us.
This the letter would take about 2 weeks to get to her, a week and a half.
You gonna waste your postage money on just that?
Joke's on you, the letter never gets back to her.
Hala, Potter, and definitely retcons. Oh my god.
Hope all is well. I'll be praying for you and the others.
Hala
Fine, Akina.
Potter, and the cursed child that was retconned last minute.
I love that one.
Jessica Ban.
Alrighty.
Hala Potter. Jessica Van.
So I think this is actually a pretty good time to take like a 5-minute break.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
Take my
I
contact
gotta
off.
pee.
Yeah. So we'll come back in 5 minutes. Get tea, water.
I love that Hala is basically Akina. I'm just saying. You are a delinquent version of Akina.
I am delinquent Akina. Basically.
Yo, chat, blow it up with Hala Potter. Hashtag Hala Potter.
Hala Potter.
It's so difficult, guys, because I don't know where Jeepa wants to go with this. I'm just kind of going along with the flow.
I mean, that's exactly what we all do, dude.
I mean, to compensate for the fact that I didn't see Grandpappy, Indigo is becoming one of my favorite characters right now. Just like, adjust glasses over eye area.
I love that his clothes are not wet.
Yeah, they're just, you know.
Aww. I'm just happy I got a little creepy doll thing. You know, like, that made Akina like, weirdly happy. Like, alright, cool, I have a skip in my step. Like,
Hala run, Hala stay. What? Sober Hala is just a tiny Akina. I approve.
Okay, I want everyone to check the channel real quick. This is so ghetto.
What?
I posted a thing being like back in 5, but it's like it's so ghetto. I'm gonna be right back.
Wait, I want to see.
Which? Not Twitter. Fuck.
I wonder if anyone's watching right now.
Well, if we're looking at it, wouldn't
I
it
feel
just show us
bad
what's-
because like I'm like I don't know where Anton wants to go with this, and I've only had like a set like number of things planned, and then it's just like let's look at accounting. Bye. I hope I'm not boring you.
What are you talking
Me?
Hmm?
Do you- Am I
No.
boring you?
No, I was just really hungry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know where Anton wants to go with this, so I'm just kind of winging it. Duh.
I'm liking it so far. I just really need a bread.
I don't know where it's gonna go.
Ugh. Ow.
Hello, Uncle.
Hello there. That's some good 6-month backstory right there.
Yeah, I'm loving it, guys.
I just love how Akina goes through all of this crap and then he's like, I'm married.
Dude!
That was beautiful.
That was so funny.
Like, The thing is, like, Akina doesn't outwardly flirt, so like the fact that he saw through it, that I have like this little crush. I know. What the frig is that? The thing is, like, I wasn't even trying to be like, hey, I want to date this guy. I just actually had a crush on him.
You wanted to date him. You wanted to fuck him.
Nah. I don't even know. That didn't even cross my mind. I didn't even think I'd get that far, dude. Like,
So you should be happy because technically you accomplished something.
Yeah.
did I? You know Akina's gonna be scared of talking to anybody now. Like, oh, guess I can't do anything now.
I got you. Delta's a flirting master.
No,
Are you?
Sonya's the flirting master.
Sonya is jailbait, okay?
Yo.
I don't know about that.
Sonya's jailbait for sure.
I'm legal flirting master.
I'm like reading the messages now, like when I was talking to Radish, and you guys are out of line.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't
Good
see those
times.
messages. Hold on. I was actually paying
No,
attention.
you were like, "Hella stay, hug him."
Oh, yes.
And
yes,
then you
those
guys,
messages.
and then there's like the childhood crush thing, but I'm like, he has a beard.
So, what's
And?
that have to do with anything? You're like 25 years old.
23. Stop aging me by 2 years. You're the grandma in the party.
Oh, true.
Yeah, well, see how it feels?
No,
Oh, are your feelings hurt?
Kid in the corner. Yeah, I can imagine he's like the nerdy dwarf who's like sitting there, and I'm just like, I'm like the delinquent. I have my feet up on the table.
She's
and
the
I'm like,
fucking delinquent in the anime who has like taking up 2 tables and shit.
Oh, so true.
that's how.
I hate you, Nick, for doing
But
that.
how is that? How is like the,
God bless you,
casual delinquent?
I can't.
She's like the one that's like sleeps during class.
She is.
I wonder what kind of characters we would be in an anime. Like token characters.
Haha, tsundere.
You're what?
She's the
Tsundere. There's some.
person.
Yes.
Wait.
I love those are my favorite characters. Cause that's me.
Anton's either the heartthrob or the oh god, I keep forgetting his name.
He's like the Megane guy. He would have like the glasses and like continually.
He
Yes.
is.
Like
He is.
So yeah.
Like my name is
Yeah, yeah.
Sakamoto.
Yes.
No, the anime you gotta watch is my name is Sakamoto. That shit is funny. It's just Anton.
It's
Oh my god.
wait, let me see. I think I know
What would
this.
Shirley be?
I would
Shirley
no. Shirley would be the hoe. She would be the one with the really big boots. She goes around and she's like,
True. No,
"Oh."
she'd be like the hot professor that like everyone makes fanfic about afterwards.
Oh, you mean the
Yep.
one with the really short skirt, and then she bends over to help people with homework.
Exactly. And she has like the
Did
glasses and
anybody
everything.
watch
And she holds
the
a ruler in
Assassination
one hand?
Classroom?
Yes.
Assassination Classroom, anyone?
Oh god. I don't even want to know. No, she'd be the one that makes like the she'd be the one that makes Anton's character like bleed from his nose.
profusely. Auntie would be like the nice girl who like she's like the pretty like Yamato Nadeshiko, but then like when you give her like a performance stage, she goes up and she slays. And everyone-
Yo. True.
Oh,
Wait,
she's
I see
like the, yes.
What happened?
we were talking
We're-
about what kind of anime character you'd be.
What would I be?
You would be like the perfect straight A girl with like the really pretty face, and you look very clean and neat and like very ladylike. And then the moment you get up on the stage, it's like, girl
I'm
can
so
Dip
sorry.
in.
Wait, I gotta charge my phone. Hold on.
I feel like I'd be the one who's always just like, what's going on? But then like I could kick ass when I wanted to.
Alrighty, everyone's back.
Yeah.
More or less.
I got
Lit.
bread.
Hey,
Physically-
Counting is
physically
really killing
here.
me.
bread. All right.
I'm so
Um,
hungry. You don't understand.
So,
Nani-senpai.
Yeah.
continuing back
Bunny dick pie.
with
Oh, me
Dang.
too.
This
someone's mad.
this is all the bread.
Wait, actually, I want to get chips. Hold on one second.
Yeah, no, there's a traffic jam outside my like building right now, and it's
Wait,
insane.
assign me. I want to know what character I'd be.
You would be like the exercise guy, the guy who keeps doing push-ups in like the
No,
rent.
no, no.
What would
He's
I
the
be?
He's the no.
You'd be the
Nick
nerd.
I already
is the,
assigned
like,
you.
Nick is that like really excited best friend of Anton's character who's like, yeah, dude, let's do it.
And, like,
Anton's like,
Just a tiny bit gay. Like they would have like, these scenes where he's like,
Wait, and I'm the hoodie
You're the
person.
intellectual. You're like the guy who wears glasses, and you're like, actually, the explanation is this.
Yes,
Word.
accurate.
And like
Who would I be?
you, you're the mom friend.
Thanks.
All right, so continue back with
like
the story.
braided hair on the side, always dies in like the first episode.
Yeah, basically.
So continuing back with the story, Hala.
Have I finished
don't-
doing the accounting?
You don't work day and night, but you work a lot.
Day and night.
And can you explain to me again what you're looking for with this accounting stuff? Specifically?
It's not accounting anymore. We're trying to look for people who are still
Did
alive.
no one
Oh,
catch that?
yeah.
No one caught that.
I caught it.
We got it.
Oh, thank you. I
I did
appreciate
not.
Um,
it. Missed it. I'm the mom.
there are two people who kind of come up as trading contacts. One of them is Ragnall.
You're gonna have to spell that for me.
R-A-G
Can you use it in a sentence?
H-N-A-L-L.
H-N-A-L.
What is
Got
the
it.
country of
And the other is Mungan.
Sounds like
What?
something out of the Addams Family.
Munchkin,
Mungan.
but like with a G instead of a K.
Yeah,
Like you're trying to say
What, they're like-
munchkin, but draw.
Right.
Mungan.
With it like Willy Wonka reject? Like
Really wrong.
Someone
By the way,
got it.
someone when someone was like, or when you guys were like just a little bit gay, someone in the chat was like, so he's the Sasuke of this story.
Stop! I die.
wait, who is?
You.
You is the Sasuke.
Ew, no.
Shout out to Nocturnal, who said that. But yeah,
Thanks.
those are the two people who kind of pop up as contacts. In terms of trading,
Okay.
there seems to be a lot of trade going on between them. Not a whole lot, but yeah.
So where are these people located?
It doesn't say. It just kind of it has their name listed.
Still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can hear you. We can hear the munching as well.
That's why I backed off a bit.
So, Jameson's like, fucking hated accounting.
I feel you. That's why I failed both
Freaking
classes.
A voice from another dimension says, "Me too."
The Sasuke of the story responds. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean,
He has his head in his hands like, please tell me you found what you're looking for.
yeah, you know, this is great. I'm really grateful to you. Do you just want to go to Indigo's? Like, let's call it a
Please,
day.
please.
All right, I got you. We're good.
You both kind of walk over
Ship.
to Indigo's. It's a nice atmosphere. At this point, it's Wednesday again because of the fact that it's been a week.
Oh shit.
Or Sunday again. It's kind of popping. It's kind of.
No.
Poppin'.
Bobbin.
It's
Um,
It's poppin'.
There's no like dancing or the record player. Someone is actively working on the record player.
Oh God. I just kind of motion over to Indigo and I kind of like make some hand motions. I'm like, just get this guy a drink. Look at him.
Look at him.
The bird kind of pecks the water elemental in the head.
We're Indigo.
The actual head doesn't move, just the glasses kind of move around, which is kind of weird. Because it's water, it's hard to indicate where that's coming from. So before long, he gets you 2 drinks. Just beers, essentially. Dwarven beer.
How gonna get you?
Dwarven mead, let's say. Let's say mead. Retcon.
No.
The liquid kind of changes color as it's being handed to you.
No.
You're awful.
God has descended. He has changed beer into mead. Wine, like water
yeah.
from wine.
And you guys kind of drink. You have a good rest of your night.
Drink, drink.
I kind of like
Oh,
pass
yeah,
some of my drinks
yeah.
over to.
And you're staying at Indigo's pub, right?
Yeah.
So it's been like 2 weeks at this point, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that costs 2 weeks, 14 days.
You don't got our money, by the way.
I would say it costs like 50 copper.
Yeah. I mean, Indigo's a friend of mine. He knows me, so
Yeah.
it's not big.
Um,
At this point, I'm in the pub. I want to write a letter to Radish,
okay.
and the letter is substantially longer than what I sent to Akina, and there is no ugly doll attached.
Wait, actual question.
Yeah.
Do you address him in your letters as Radish?
Probably.
Like
Just
dear
Actually, you
vegetable?
draw.
I
You draw.
Dear
It's
root
like-
vegetable.
It's just like every time I mention his name, it's like dear.
R.
Confirmed. Hala
Um,
writes in wingdings.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's kind
the
of.
wingdings, Jesus. Beware the
I
man
can't
who
believe you
speaks
wrote
in
him a longer
hands.
letter, but whatever.
Failed, but I didn't feel that bad.
Not
Um,
feel bitter or whatever.
So what do you write to Ravish
Kind of
or Ravish?
tell him. I write to him. I'm like, hey, just letting you know I've arrived safely. I mean, I kind of sent this letter late, but I've been in Varnlodar for about maybe 3 weeks now, and I just want to let you know that I found information. I mean, I knew it, but it was still really jarring to see in the records that my parents were involved in something shady, and I still haven't found anything in regards to Cicero or slave trading yet. But if there's anything you hear on your side, let me know. I hope this finds you well, and I hope to see you soon.
Sure. You
Aw.
seal it up. You put a little bit of wax. You don't necessarily
sealed
have,
up with
you,
a
you
nude.
just you seal it up with a with the crest of the Merchants Guild.
Sealed up with a
and,
nude.
and you just kind of send it off to River Run.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
actually, I also want to send one to Delta, and I'm like, this one is worded significantly differently, and it's along the lines of
Hey.
"Hey yo ho,"
what's good?
because with Delta my relationship is a little different. I
Sure.
just kind of more like informal, and it's
You're my only friend.
Fine. Leave the lizard man. Okay.
you're like
You're my
I am pure
Delta.
chopped liver, guys. By the
Delta.
way,
You're
Don't
my
know where
only
you are.
friend. Ghost to friend in River Run. Give me cool hair and tattoos.
so
I feel like Delta's one of those people who will be like, "Oh, I don't have friends." Meanwhile, everyone's trying to console her.
So what do you write to Delta?
You're the kid in Meet the Robinsons.
Oh my God.
Everyone hates me.
Everybody hates me. Nice binder, Goob. Yeah, fucking love that movie.
So I just kind of write a letter. I write a letter to Delta, and I'm like, all
Our
right,
movies are
this
of national treasure.
you know like she already knows. Delta knows at this whole point like my story and everything, so I don't need to re-explain to her what's been going on. And I kind of just tell her, hey, I've not had any luck on this side. I think I might need your expertise into getting into the black market. And you're big and you're tall, I can take you seriously because I'm like 3
He's
feet.
big.
Yeah, you should see how big my dick is.
That was the joke.
Oh, I wasn't looking. I was on my phone. Sorry.
So
Um,
I'm just kind of like at Delta. I'm like, see if there's anything on your side in River Run. If not, if you can find the time to come to Varnlodar, I'll buy you a drink. And
Hey.
Buy you a
I'll
drink.
freeze my ass off for tequila. Why not?
you have a club.
Okay. Do I roll for investigation and see what I find?
Sure. Tell me what you're looking for and roll for investigation.
So black market, based on the information she's given me, anything on her parents. Excuse me. So anything on her parents
Okay.
and any files on the black market. Hold on. What's my investigation again? Oh, 2. Okay, so D20 plus 2. And please don't fuck this up. Oh, hey, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, you went? Oh.
So tell me the so you're looking for records?
Yeah, I'm looking into the black market that's in River Run because I know them a bit. And I'm looking for any information on tradespeople, particularly the details she told me about like all this fucking fabric being shipped out when we're not supposed to like. Where the hell do you
Ship
get that much? Yeah, like we don't even ship fabric like that.
Sure.
And then I want to write it all in a letter and send it to her.
Okay. Essentially what you find is even some of the black market people that you go to, like previous contacts that you had, also kind of look at the sheet, like 5,000 feet of fabric. What?
Everyone's face.
Yeah, everyone's kind of like.
Yeah.
So nobody necessarily knows where that's coming from. One person actually, one of when you sat down with Riza, did you sit down with Riza on this or no?
Yeah.
Riza's kind of looking through the paper and he says, "You know, last time I saw this, we busted up a slaver ring, and 5,000 feet of fabric was used as a reference for people."
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if that's helpful to you or not.
That's pretty fucking helpful, yeah.
Great. I'm
Delta's such a weird
glad I
way
can
of
help.
Showing appreciation. Yeah, that was fucking great. Thanks.
You're my best friend, you piece of shit. Yeah, so can I just have that piece of paper that you have in your hand, please? And thank you.
sure. He's like,
Tia, check.
I would
the
like this
back.
back at some point, for the records.
No.
His eyes kind of go wide briefly. He's like,
Wait, I'm checking my chat. Which one? Where are you?
You guys need to stop talking because it pushed all the way back up. It says, yeah, just
It's like
scroll
a
up.
Twitch chat.
Okay, and I want to investigate people's names. Whoever, yeah,
the names of the parents.
I want to investigate whoever's names are attached to this case.
One person, Mungan, you're kind of sending out feelers here and there, being like, has anyone heard this person? It comes back that this person had recently actually left River Run, heading for Knoxport.
Alright, so I'm typing, nice. I'm writing all this down on a letter. I don't write prose because I'm, like, tired. I'm just putting bullet points and sending it to her.
Sure. Essentially, yeah, that's the only name that really pops up. Seems to be heading for Knoxport. Yeah, that's kind of the information.
Okay, so I wrap my envelope nice, and I don't want to go all the way out there, but I kind of do.
Well,
Fuck it.
have fun.
Let's go on an adventure.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Delta.
Free myself.
It takes you about a day of travel by boat to arrive at Knoxport, and you kind of send out feelers again. It takes a day or so for it to come back, but there's one person who kind of reports back. Do you pay these people off or no to kind of help, or do you just kind of ask around?
I threaten them first.
What?
Delta, why?
No reason.
Make an intimidation check.
Alright, I'm gonna have the
2.
intimidation of a puppy.
2.
Watch.
2.
The great thing
Like
would
Puss
be,
in Boots, but with the big eyes.
if Delta ever went into like
Wait, no, my intimidation is 5. Fuck off. Let's see how this goes.
1.
Hey.
Hey.
Please, no.
Um,
What is it?
what is it?
18.
Oh my God, it's 18. Please.
Alright. So I have to get serious for this. Hold on. Yeah, I go into these places and I just kind of throw the piece of paper down on the table and point at the names. So this name, you're gonna tell me what you know, and if not, I'm gonna shove my foot up your ass.
And the guy's like,
What, Delta?
Classic.
okay. Comes back with information. By the time he arrives, he says, Mungan, he left
No.
Left where?
by boat
When?
earlier
When?
today to the Northern Isle.
God, this son of a bitch. Okay. Thank you. And I throw a gold coin at him.
He kind of
At his head.
catches it. Thank you, my lady. He just kind of walks away.
Shook.
My
Like, I'm so
lady.
shook. My
Does
lady.
he have a
Fuck up.
fedora
He sees,
too?
he
Delta
sees, he
cringes
sees a
at
crest
that
and he's
word.
like, My lady. Because, like, it's something that
As he
nobles
says
do.
this, Delta
It's
stomps
like a
out of
nobility
it.
thing.
Alright.
Um,
Yeah,
Roll
so
for
as
fedora tip.
I... Swear to God, I'll cut that fucking thing off. Okay. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
write this down.
I think
you
Anton and
send
I
it off.
should just come to school one day with fedoras. So it'll be fun.
Ew, no.
No.
Do that and we're
You're
breaking up with you.
fucking crazy.
them.
With both of us.
Do it,
Um,
please do it.
So for
I'll
the
freaking
for the
Punch you in the face.
We'll read
the sake
awful
of-
sonnets.
for the
Yeah.
sake of time,
Yeah. Go, do your thing.
yeah. So Hollow, do you want to like technically send a message to them being like, hey, meet me at Varnlodar or no?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So by the end of the 4 months, you all receive a message from Hala, the contents of which are essentially, hey, Varnlodar,
Trouble in paradise. Come on.
Gotta get my
Shit
heavy
is about to
coats.
go
I'm not
down.
used to this.
Bring
Yeah.
your HP potions, bring the zappy stick.
Valk is like
I
Mid-
completely understand what the hell a zappy stick is too.
Valk is like
Um,
mid whipping when she gets the letter and she's like, oh, I guess.
Delta's already there. She's kind of just
Sonia
chilling.
and I get the same letter, but mine is
Aw.
signed off as a lizard person.
Lizard man,
dear,
come.
dear
Get
lizard
one.
Oh, Dear lizard man, bingo self. I
so,
wish to have a
the
shoulder.
letter- arrives.
Hala's
Okay.
handwriting is surprisingly neat because she's not drunk for once.
Yeah, the letter arrives at the It's the handwriting is surprisingly a lot better than anything you've ever seen Hala write before.
I pick up the small parcel and read, "Bring a saddle for your shoulder."
You became
Yeah.
a mount.
You basically are.
Cool.
Do you guys head out towards Varnlodar?
Wait,
I
bring
turn
my
to Sonya.
potion.
A
I turn
second?
to Sonya and say,
Oh,
"I can read."
Want me to read that for you?
I can read. Yeah, I'm not illiterate.
Said you read
Can Oren's sister cook us up some potions?
You might as well just
Orange
take her with
Tom?
you.
potions? She,
Just
you
burn
ask her this and
orange
she kind of looks at
sister.
you. She says, I'm not an alchemist. I'm sorry.
Lame.
Just bring
Wow.
the sister.
Woo. Bring Orin. I want to bother him.
No, bring
You
the
wanna
sister.
bother
Oren-
him?
Bother
Oren
him.
says, I unfortunately do have some business to attend to, and I will not be able to join you for Varnlodar. But I wish you the best of luck. It's a very nice town, I've heard.
Great.
Cold as fuck.
Nobody even invited him.
I mean,
though.
it is in the north. So it's not too surprising to me.
I kind of cringe at this thought. I just got back from there. Do I gotta go back?
Yeah.
I've had
Not unless
Hala.
if you don't want to ever see your halfling again.
It's okay. It's for Hala.
Do I sense that in distance? Hala saying that to me? Unless you never want to see your halfling again.
No.
No, it's
Anyways.
like a PS all the way at the bottom. It's like turn this letter over, and on the back it's like, unless you never want to see your halfling ever again. She already knew. She knew
And
from
like
the
a
start.
different like
Yeah,
handwriting
it's like the
too.
little magazine, like.
But it's really just like Hala drunk.
I crossed it out.
The water
Unless
spirit writing it.
So do you guys
I-
head out to Barnlodar?
Yes.
Yeah.
I misread the
I've
letter and
never
it
seen
says,
it. I've already
unless
been.
you never want to see Valk again. And I say, oh, well.
Why do you misread
There's
that?
something about the spelling of
What?
Hala and Valk that just seems similar to you for some reason, and you're not quite sure if it's
You
if
need
it's your own.
glasses.
You're not
Are
sure if
you
it's your own like
I
not
think you're
sureness
just
of reading
trick.
common, or if it's Hala's very impressive script that kind of confuses you briefly.
It's the dragonborn that gets in the way.
So
Yeah.
you head out
we're off.
towards Varnlodar, finding your pack and your equipment. How much
All of it.
rations do you guys have between all of you?
All of him.
I have
Um,
5.
I think we.
I have 5
Uh,
days.
I can tell you.
I personally have 5 days because
I actually never
30
wrote
days
that
of
down.
food in the general inventory, so that's what we had overall.
So split that amongst all of us.
10 rations.
10 rations? Okay, so you,
10
because of the
10
fact that it would take Because of the fact that it would take so long to get to Varnlodar, you would need to buy more rations, just for the record.
Wait, do I need to since I'm already here?
Where?
I'm chilling up in Varnlodar.
You would need to as well, yes.
Oh, God damn it.
Alright,
Okay.
so we have to get
Can-
rations.
Can
Yeah.
Sonya and I ask Oren and his sister to... Can we cook some rations since we're at a house?
No.
Please,
They have a farm.
please.
Oren and the sister kind of stand there and they look at each other, and you can see that there's a like a nonverbal conversation happening with their eyes. And the wizard finally
She
just
has
like,
an Ayo-ho too.
the sister finally just fine. She goes off.
Wait, can I make one of my clients' wives cook
She's-
for me then? What the hell?
You would only be able to. She would only be able to give you 5 days worth of rations for each person, because there's 5 of you, so that's 25 days of rations.
What if we cooked as well?
Damn. Yeah.
Are you proficient in cooking?
That is not a thing.
Oren
in this
says-
book.
Oren kind of pulls you aside briefly and he says, "This is a little complicated because this is her farm, and she would not want to sacrifice her own animals to help someone that she has never met before. And I mean, no disrespect towards you because we are friends, Jim, but." And he kind of laughs.
I
He
just
laughs and
chuckle.
smiles as he says this. You understand, right? There is a town nearby, though, that will sell you rations.
Then we will.
How many
we will
days?
Take what we can get. Thank
Yes.
you.
So
How
how
many
many days total do you
yeah.
have now? So you have 15 days total. You need about 10 more days.
Yeah.
Let me
think
look up
so.
the cost of rations for 5th edition because I'm actually not sure on this.
So,
So
town, does that
we
include like?
each get 15
Yeah, everybody
No.
has.
in
50
the entire
we all have
party?
15 right now.
Yeah, everyone has 15 right now.
Do we have to note that on our in
Um,
personal inventory? Or would
No,
it be in the
because it'll
group
be
one?
used up by the time we get there.
Oh, okay.
And
That
by
means we
town,
have
do you mean?
no rations at all then?
So this would be 10 days of rations. This would be. This would be 3 gold for 10 days of
Okay.
rations
Okay.
Got it.
for every person. Because
Okay.
one
Sonya,
ration
you'll
is 5 silver pieces.
Am I?
Let's say.
Oh
I'll
wait,
pay for
so
this.
3 gold
Thank
for
you.
everyone. So should I just mark that in the this?
I can-
Yeah. So just
I can work
remove 3 gold and then add 10 days of rations.
And by the town nearby, is there like a blacksmith and everything? I can pay for my own gold, by the way, so I'll just mark down 2 gold.
That's fine. What was the question again?
Is there a weaponsmith in the town
Yeah.
nearby? Cool.
Would you like to go there?
I would like to go there.
Sure.
What you getting, man?
Oh no, I'm just
It's
gonna
kind of
look
a.
around.
It's a smaller. It's not a like a city like Riverrun or Relin or something like that. It's just a small town, probably no more than 50 people living in it, around the Evereye Crossroads.
Okay.
There was a minor blacksmith there. He has this long, gray, scraggly beard. Just kind of
That's
grows
the-
out.
I look at him and whisper at Sanya. Valk would approve.
So what do you?
You right.
Looks at, you come to him as he's kind of sharpening a dagger on a whetstone.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me, sir. Do you have any darts by any chance?
Yes, of course. How many would you like?
I would like 32 darts, please.
32.
32. How
That's
much
a
would
very
that be?
specific number.
That is a very specific number.
I whispered to
I mean,
Sanya it would
for like
round
a
out my
42.
amount. I like the number. I like round numbers.
Okay.
Going back.
Darts. This is 3rd edition equipment. That's not what I'm looking for. What the fuck?
Fuck is that?
These
The
nuts.
fuck is this?
5e dart.
Oh, July. Okay.
It doesn't give me the fucking. Okay, that's weird.
God,
Thanks,
God.
God.
Angry, Jesus.
God damn.
God is looking. Okay, so it's 4 silver piece per dart.
And that would equate to how many silver piece per gold?
100 silver pieces, 1 gold. Let me get the calculator.
100 silver.
Fucking doing math in Dungeons and Dragons, kill me.
That's all Dungeons
That's what
and
it
Dragons
is.
4 times 32. Okay, I pay 1.5 gold.
31.5. Cool.
1.5 gold. So
1.5
I
gold,
will
okay.
have. I'll just give him my last 2 gold, because why not?
Cool.
Is there anything special in this shop?
Nope. It's a small town. There's some steel weapons.
Would it cost extra for those darts to be laced with something?
This person's the blacksmith does not lace it with anything. You would need to talk to someone who does poisons.
Okay, great. Then I'm good for this part.
Cool. So you guys continue up towards Varnlodar, and before long it begins to get wintry. It begins to get it begins to snow as you walk.
Oh, I hate snow.
It
I
is
get
crisp
hot.
snow.
I'm like,
Sometimes
Sonia and I are enjoying the snow together.
sometimes crisp. Not
I should
crisp.
already build a snowman.
The snow is crisp beneath your feet, and sometimes you see caravans traveling from Varnlodar, you assume, down south to trade with the other cities. And it takes you about a month of travel. And before long, you arrive at the gates of Varnlodar.
The gates of
And
hell.
It is a beautiful mountain that stretches high into the air, obscured by some clouds at the peak. And the gate in front of you, one of the guards pulls a lever, and you see this contraption that you haven't really seen before automatically, as the gears turn and open the gates, pushing past the snow. You walk in, and you see steps leading up to the left and then around to the right. The 5,000 steps to Varnlodar.
Wait, 5,000 steps?
The path of 5,000 steps.
Is there an elevator?
No.
Oh.
Wait, are we all together again?
Not Hala yet, but all of you are together, yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so
hey.
all of us
Hala is
are.
in the city.
Hi guys.
How you guys
Hey,
doing?
You guys kind of met along the trail.
Akina sees.
God, why would you
sees
overwrite such an
everyone.
interaction?
I know.
Genius.
God sees everyone. It's like, not God. Sorry, Akina does, and I'm like,
I mean, God does see everyone.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, except no one hears me. So I'm like, hi.
I go over and like clap Delta on the back, and I go to Valk, and I even give her a nod. I just walk by Akina.
Wait, can Valk
No.
Your height.
half
I'm your
breath,
height.
By accident, it's just total by accident. I'm like, oh hi.
How do you
Okay.
miss me?
No, when you clap Delta on the back, she turns around and prepared to smack the fuck out of you because she wasn't expecting that.
Smacks who? Oh, huh?
Yeah, let's recreate last Saturday.
No,
Oh my god. Kisses God. God's savior comes in.
You literally saved your life.
Wait, where
So-
are we?
Varnlodar.
We're walking some steep
No,
ass
no,
steps.
like
Yeah.
right this second. Where?
Yeah,
The
we're
path
at-
of 5,000
at the gate.
steps.
We're on the steps.
We're on
Oh,
step
on the
1.
steps.
You are
Okay.
on step 1 currently. Bits of snow continue to fall from the mountain and kind of land gently onto the stone steps.
Delta's angry because she hates snow, so she kind of just like pulls up her hoodie and wraps herself because she's freezing cold.
I'm used to the cold.
Like this.
I want to throw snow
cold
at her.
shoulder.
I'm used to the cold snow, cold shoulders. Like,
So you kind
Valk
of
said she throws
The
snow at me.
coldness kind of just bites me because I'm really not used to this. It's
yeah, Sonya, this
completely-
is your first
Valk
time
didn't
ever
even
seeing
dress.
snow.
Aww.
Essentially.
oh my god.
It's awful.
I'm very
Wait, Val
happy, but I'm
takes
also really...
parchment and like draws Sonya, cause aw, so cute.
You draw me? What?
Yeah, I'm gonna take
The
out
mom is
parchment.
coming out.
I'm gonna take out parchment
She's
from my bag
documenting your first step.
You're just
and
like,
basically take a snapshot of you like looking at the snow like all astonished because you're my
That's
child.
cute.
I look at
Alright.
it and I'm like, girl, you blind. My hair is not black anymore. What the?
Oh.
She speaks with a distinct southern accent from another continent, which to anyone else who is perhaps of an ascended state, perhaps a player of some kind, would recognize as a Brooklyn accent.
I'm logging off. Bye.
The accent of the southern continent is Brooklyn.
It's
my
Brooklyn.
God.
Where Brooklyn at?
Okay.
And you continue past the 5,000 steps, and you arrive at the second gate before long, and it is these beautiful white stone towers with
Delta's
a gate.
exhausted. She's like
Oh.
at the last step. She's just heaving like.
Well, you're the one who decided to do so much stuff during your 4 months.
Right.
Okay.
acrobats.
But this is not fun in the snow.
Someone walking by is selling walking sticks about a quarter of the way through.
I
through
want
the,
one.
you guys turned into Japanese tourists on Mount Fuji.
It
It's
takes
like,
it's
Yeah.
five copper piece for a walking stick.
I want one. Yeah. All right. I tossed
You're
5
so
copies.
weak, dude. Valka's used to being surrounded by white stuff, so she's a-okay.
So you kind
Ew.
of buy a walking stick. It's literally just a stick.
All right, and you can use a stick to whack people.
Just kind of you walk with it a little
So
bit.
can you do
Get
that with
stamped
all your
every
weapons
day.
on you?
I know.
It helps.
20.
It helps walking. It certainly helps. And
So
You could have just used one of my javelins, lame.
These are
Nah.
newts.
And
These newts.
you arrive at the gates, and the guard there, there is one guard who kind of pauses you before you're able to move past the gate. Are you new to Varnlodar?
It's cold. Let us in.
Be
Yeah.
nice.
Are you
Yeah.
new to Varnlodar?
No.
It's cold. Let us in.
No. Delta puts her hand in front. No. We've been here before.
You know the rules then.
Yeah.
Remind us.
Anyone entering
Alright.
Varnlodar must give us a new piece of information for our archives.
Oh. Right. Totally fucking knew that.
King Delta.
So
We have to do it.
What
The
information
Dragonborn
do
are
you have
fighting.
to offer?
I got you.
Wait, what did
So-
you
Can I
say? What did you
just-
say, huh?
Can't I just know some
I
juicy
mentioned.
gossip about...
I mentioned the Dragonborn and they're infighting and like the reason why they're fighting.
Damn,
Um,
you giving all the
He kind of
information.
he snaps his fingers, and a man with a scroll kind of walks out from behind him through a wooden door in the two towers, and the man records what you said, nods, bows his head, walks away. The guard says, "You may pass," moves his polearm, and the doors open up, pushing past the snow.
See what
You're
you can
able
do
to-
from being nice. Walks through.
Even nice.
The doors
no.
behind you. The doors shut.
Hold
is
on.
that your bird?
Bird's freaking out.
It's the ghost in your house.
The ghost. We're telling you.
Yep.
And you are now
Just hold her.
in the city of Varnlodar.
Can you describe it for us?
You guys know Minas Tirith from Lord of the Rings?
No.
No.
Yes,
Yes.
kind of. Mildly.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Just send a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's essentially kind of like this.
Oh wait, hold on. There's actually a message. Hold on.
Where?
This is kind of what it looks like. I posted it in Snapchat.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of pretty.
The only thing is you see the mountain behind that?
Yeah.
It's not based around. It's based around that mountain essentially. So
Hmm.
it's not all around a mountain. It's on the side of a mountain.
Welcome to
Okay.
Ba Sing Se.
And the thing about Varnlodar is it's divided into the same levels, but the levels, instead of going up, they go down further into the mountain.
Mm.
So the first level would be like the ground level, and then level 2 would be one like 100 feet below the first
I'm
level.
just picturing Attack on Titan, but like in a circle
In a circle.
down.
Kind of.
I go to Delta and I tap her on the shoulder. I say, "Look, climbing."
Ah.
I heartily laugh.
Heartily.
What am I doing?
All
Hello,
right,
where's
so
Hala?
let's think.
back.
If I was a
Oh, what's this?
halfling
What's going on?
in a new town, what would I do?
I'd
You
go to a
think
pub.
I would be coming out to meet you guys, you know?
I mean, you don't know necessarily when they would be arriving.
Darn it! But we didn't set up like a meeting place.
No, because
'Cause you
it's
didn't
literally
write.
those shitty text messages. Hey, meet me outside. Okay, where?
text
Never
message?
responds.
Shoot!
So you kind of
start
ask around,
sending us
being like,
some signals.
are there any famous pubs around here, like different places? They give you the names of 3 pubs. One is called the Intermission. Another is called Indigo's, and then the third one, as you kind of ask around, the third guy's just like, don't go there.
Okay, we're obviously
I
not
wanna
going
go
to
there.
that one.
Wait,
Oh.
don't go to
We're not
Indigo's?
going there. No, don't go
Okay,
to
so
the
we
third
have to
place.
go there. Okay, we have to go.
No.
Yeah,
We'll get
alright,
Hala
I high five
first.
Valk. Let's
How
go to the
about-
forbidden one.
No, guys, please.
Which one's the forbidden one?
The one
The
that they were-
one they didn't
The one
even
we don't
name
talk
it.
about.
They didn't
They
even
didn't name it. Right,
It's
okay.
Bar with
called
no name.
Nothing is forbidden but the
Um,
forbidden pub.
it's just called the Long Mile.
Oh my
It's
God.
probably
The
like
Schlong
really
Mile.
far away. Let's not.
Let's go.
Let's flip a
Akina.
coin to the other 2.
You suck, dude.
Where's your sense of adventure? We're in a new town.
But we're
Just
also
you get to
missing
show
this
yourself.
halfling.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
fine.
after we
Go
find the
later.
halfling.
the halfling.
The halfling.
Right.
Okay, I feel like the halfling would not be in the forbidden pub.
Wouldn't she though?
Hmm.
Mm,
Okay.
Guys,
She seemed pretty
like-
sober the last time I saw her.
Okay.
So then why would she be at a pub?
Why would she be at a forbidden pub? She's not drunk enough for that.
Yo, my neighbors are fighting outside. Someone just got slammed against the car.
Ooh.
ooh.
Oh my God! Wasn't someone stabbed
Uh,
up on 145th today?
Yep. I think someone's gonna get stabbed up again. Hold on.
Great.
Fucking shook.
Don't die, Eva.
I'm upstairs. I'm just gonna look out the window and see what's going on.
Tell us.
Flying
please.
dart.
So
is gonna
where
come out.
do you guys go?
I want to go to the first pub.
Yeah, we can check out the first one and then we'll check out the other one, the Indigo one.
Yeah.
And then
You-
we'll go with Hala to the forbidden one just for fun.
Yes.
You arrive at the Intermission, and you open the doors, and inside you see a. So essentially, it's there's a square. There are some tables and some tables on the side with some booths, and then towards the back in the center you see 2 red curtains, and it's essentially a vaudeville theater.
Oh.
Mm.
Currently, there is a man
Oh,
there hanging out, imitating King Paysum.
Oh, God. Well, you guys see any halflings?
Let's check the bar itself. That's where
Is
she likes to hang
intermission
out.
close by? Like,
We're at the intermission.
oh, are we? No, I mean like, what? Wait,
Don't
What?
try and cover it up. Anyways.
no. Is this wait?
Zombie
Is the
intelligence.
pub called the intermission or?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
called the intermission.
No,
Okay,
not
no, I'm
intermission.
talking about let's
Yeah.
wait for intermission.
No. This is his intelligence zombies all over again.
Sonny, you
Why you
should
need to pay attention.
Hashtag zombie intelligence.
hashtag Harvard zombies.
Hashtag
Hashtag
Yale
Yale.
zombies.
Yale zombies.
Hashtag Ivy League zombies.
I need zombies.
Can I just
Alright.
scream Hala's name? I'm just gonna do it.
During the
I have great
show?
lungs. Yes, I have
You're so
great lungs.
rude. What the fuck?
Stop.
And then
No,
I'm by the door. I'm gonna
I
scream
see
Hala's
Valk
name and
prepping
walk
for this. I see Valk prepping for this, and I cover her mouth.
Same.
Both of you just kind of, as like 2 hands go over Valk's mouth
Pink.
on either side.
Well, let's look around as we take Valk with her mouth still in our hands.
Just kind of moving around. there's a couple like barmaids, people bringing food in the middle of the vaudeville acts. One person just gets dragged off with a literal giant hook, just dragged off stage, for what is essentially a very shitty performance.
Oh no.
I whispered to Sonya, "Don't play your bagpipes."
No, please don't.
Yeah, I want to find Hala first before I try
Wait,
that.
can I just like jump onto stage, like sneak by, huh? Jump on stage, just call out Hala's name?
Valk make a stealth check, Ha make a perception check.
Okay,
Wait,
here we
what's
go.
going on?
Why are
What
you
am I
the worst?
Wait, what are we
Stealth.
doing?
Stealth.
Valk, you're doing stealth.
16
Valk is doing
plus
something dumb.
What the fuck? I should be doing something dumb.
18. 18.
Wait,
Valk, what's your stealth?
hold on, I'm looking for stealth. What is that under? Oh, found it. 18.
Oh,
Hide.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm gonna say both of you just roll a d20.
Break the tie.
Ha roll plus wisdom, Valk roll plus dexterity.
Okay.
Are we in the bar?
Ooh.
No,
Wait,
wait, I want to roll again. That
What's
doesn't count,
dexterity?
no.
Where's my dexterity? I mean wisdom. It's 18.
There's a
Wait,
moment
no.
where Valk just kind of slips away and you don't notice, and Valk is able to position herself right next to the stage, and you can see her beginning to climb on.
I just go.
If you roll an initiative check, you can see if you do anything.
Akina
Roll for
noticed-
initiative.
I roll for
Akina
initiative.
notices,
It's an initiative check,
Ha's
so it's plus
signature-
dexterity.
Akina
Plus dexterity?
notices Ha's signature sigh
20.
when Valk does something dumb.
You're
20.
you're able to dart toward. This is a natural 20. You're able to dart towards her pretty much immediately.
Oh my god.
Wait, you got a nat 20? What the hell?
Fucking wrecked, mate.
I pull her from her
Can I
glitter pouch
stop?
and yank.
The empty
Can I
glitter pouch.
accidentally headbutt him in the head at least? Like,
You can make an attack roll if you like.
but like, I want it to be accidental. Like, accidentally headbutt you in the face.
Sure, go for it.
Can I treat her as a missile and catch her?
18.
What's your
We are looking for
what's your
Hollow.
Yo,
AC?
I'll be extra with this.
My AC? 14.
Do you take the hit?
Nosebleeds everywhere.
Yeah, I mean you
How-
you said your AC is 18.
14.
14. You take the hit.
Okay.
So she, as you kind of pull her down, she accidentally stumbles and the top of her head just kind of hits her head or your chest. Valk, it feels a little uncomfortable because you're hitting scale.
Nice.
It was supposed to hit his face, but whatever. You know.
Oh, okay. You kind of connect with
How? I'm like
With his
2
cheek.
feet taller than her.
Yeah, but she was climbing up, so as you pull her down,
I'm
she
climbing
turned
on
around and just-
stage.
I
If you
swear.
pull me back, no, you pull me back, and I fall
Oh.
back and hit the back of my head onto your face. Piece of crap.
I feel one of the scales from my scars chip off briefly.
Oh,
Oh.
ew.
Aw.
Can I keep it?
Delta
Ew.
why?
Do you want to pick it up off the
Oh,
floor?
Yes.
Go for
Wait,
it.
I want to make
Oh
it
my
into a
God.
necklace. That's not fair.
Fine.
No, don't let her do that. Don't let her do that.
Lip it at Valk. Take it.
No. Can I catch missile?
No, no, no.
No,
can-
you
not being
cannot.
thrown at
You
you.
can-
It's
Missile.
I'm gonna say
not being thrown at you though.
make a dexterity check at disadvantage.
8 plus my dexterity.
My dexterity.
11.
You kind of reach out to try to catch it, but it's not fast enough to catch.
Y'all are nasty. That's like putting a toenail on a necklace.
No. I'm gonna wear it now as a proud symbol that I broke half. Like literally.
I'm putting that
The
in.
fuck, you're the worst. I'm gonna take like a lock of your hair or something. That's what I'm gonna do.
No,
Oh my God.
don't do that.
That's the
The
equivalent of what you're
Orphan's
doing.
Voodoo Covenant.
No, the
Uh,
equivalent is Ha taking my glitter. So we're even now.
That is
But
not
that's
an
not
equivalent.
physical
So,
part of
um,
it.
It's not.
So do you do anything else at the intermission?
Well,
No.
I'm
Akina
hurt,
is
and
rushing
Hala's not
everyone
here.
out because clearly we do not know how to act in public.
Some of the barmaids
This is
just kind
why
of
we
like,
forget you.
yeah, people are just kind of looking around like, oh, and they just go back to their drinks.
Yeah, so we're like, all right, guys, I guess it's time to go to Indigo. And just kind of like,
Sure.
let's go, come on.
You arrive at a fairly nice 3-story wooden building that just has in blue letters the word Indigos at the top. You push open the doors and you see a couple booths, some stuff here and there. There's a couple booths, some tables, a bar, and someone is continuing to work on a broken record player.
Can I fix it?
You can come up and ask.
Delta,
Delta, you're
please
just gonna
don't
break
kick
it. No.
Don't kick it.
I'm not gonna break it. You know what? Fine. Fuck you guys. I wanted some music, but never mind.
No, fix it, shit. But your version of fixing things tends to be your foot coming
Can
into
you-
contact.
She's
God,
going to
can you
yell
roll
at
for the
him
guy's
like,
taste in
"Let me fix
music?
it."
All right.
What?
I calmly go up to the dude fixing it, tap him on the shoulder, and say, "Can I give it a try?"
Why are you
Sure.
yelling?
Why the hell not? Go for it.
I
Get a try.
calmly.
Please
God,
go
roll
for
for
it.
taste in
try.
music. Roll for taste
I
in
need
music.
you. I need you to make a. Wait up.
Yeah,
What kind
what
of
the
a
fuck
check
you
would
do
this
for
be?
this?
I don't even know what this check would be. Let me check.
While I'm doing this, you guys look for Hala.
I'll check the bar.
Wait, what are you doing, Jima?
I'm fixing the record player.
I talked to whoever
just yell
is
Holly's
at the
name.
bar.
Why can't we
So
just
the
yell her name?
bartender?
Yeah. That.
That's a person.
I don't want to say make a medicine check because it's not medicine, but it's like
Save the record
I'm gonna
player.
I'm gonna
Cancel
say
the record.
make a intelligence check and then a dexterity check
Okay.
in that
Um,
order. So the
where's
first one
my-
is intelligence, the second one is dexterity.
Okay, wait, but I can't find intelligence. Okay, whatever.
Has none.
It's,
for
it's
real.
an entire section called intelligence.
Intelligence is under Constitution.
What?
The intelligence section, it's underneath the constitution section.
I-
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Above wisdom.
It's the fourth one.
13. Okay, and what was the other one?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Dexterity? Okay. That
Oh, fuck.
13 and 17.
Nice. Okay. Great. Do you have a bonus to your intelligence or no?
No. But for my dexterity, it's +4.
Okay. You're kind of rummaging around through the record player, and you see that on the inside there are a couple of gears that just seem to be having some sort of issue moving.
Mhm.
And you just kind of get the idea, like, what if I just flip the gear over? And you're like, let me try it. So you take one of the gears and you just put it back around, and you kind of lean out, and there is already a record on the record player.
Everybody
just-
in the club getting tipsy.
You just kind of hit the button, and you can see the little record player thing kind of move up, move across, and the record begins spinning as the needle goes down, and
Please tell me Anaconda starts playing.
no, it's a song.
And
It's
And as Anaconda starts blasting, Hala jumps up from the bar.
it's a kind of jazzy piano piece that has this lazy-ish vibe to it.
Alright, sleep music. Cool.
Yeah, it's like
Lit.
it's a little on the lazy side. The time is like it's a little loose in terms of its time and rhythm, but it's enjoyable. It's pretty cool.
Alright, I go up
Yeah.
to the...
And the guy's
I go up
like,
to a booth.
the guy looks at it and he's like, you should consider a career in engineering. Just picks up his toolbox and walks away.
That requires math, bro. No. I'm more of the breaking and taking type.
And yeah.
Well, we're searching the bar right now for Hala.
I want to talk to the bartender.
Hala,
I
are
just want to
you
scream her name.
there or no?
No. Better question. Are we hot or cold?
I mean,
Probably freezing my ass off.
You guys should be warm inside the pub.
We're warm? Okay, we're warm. We're warm at the bar.
Why can't you just? Why don't you guys just let me shout her name?
As
Because
you
anything
guys,
you do is a horrible decision.
as you guys kind of look through the bar, you can see that the bartender is not human by any means, and not even, like, nothing material. Essentially, it is a water elemental. It's a torrent of water that is somehow kept in a humanoid shape. And you can see that little bits of it kind of shake left and right. It's moving
So
around.
funny.
It's wearing
It's wearing
a very nice white button down and a black vest. Neither of which seem wet. There is a pair of like sleek, long glasses, where someone's eyes should be. And
Wait,
there is
who wants to
a
talk to the
little bird on his left shoulder.
Oh, bird.
Delta pulls a cracker from her
talking?
pocket and looks at and waves it at the bird. Oh my
You have
god.
crackers?
Yeah.
I kind of try to talk to this thing that clearly looks humanoid-ish.
All right, you talk to it. I just
Wait, I
want
want to sit at the bar and make a comment. Oh, damn! Not even I've been that way before.
God.
Um,
Wow.
Can I attack Velk?
Sure, go for it.
Come on, it was funny.
Roll
I'm trying to
for an
keep the
attack.
peace because Akina's like, finally, we're all together, and of course, Ha and Valk are fighting.
You actually, funnily enough, Akina, you have remember protection. You can add 2 to someone's AC.
You were right.
Remember that ability that you keep wanting to use?
Yeah, I know, right? Always. Wait, is Ha really attacking Valk?
Yeah.
I rolled
Yeah, he rolled
7.
a 4 though.
I rolled
kinda-
a 7
he
total.
Wait, swings-
so can I?
do you
What
try
do
to
you
punch
I'm
her or no?
obligated.
I just
I'm
try and like
obligated to
smack
protect
her from the
Valk.
side. Like I just go. Pff.
Sure. You try to smack her, but Akina,
Can I
your hand.
duck and have him stumble? No, that's not fair. No.
Akina, you're actively trying to defend her, right?
Yeah, because I'm
As
trying
Ha
to
kind
keep
of
peace, assholes.
as Ha tries to swing his hand, there is a distinct sound as Ha's hand impacts Akina's hand, and she's just kind of holding him now.
Delta's
we
not paying
not-
attention. She's just trying to feed the fucking bird.
The bird jumps down
I've
from
become so
from Indigo's
appreciative
shoulder.
of my 6 months of life.
Hi,
Until I
bird.
saw
What's
her.
your name?
Milo.
I put my hand down
Milo. Oh, you're so huge.
to Ha's
the cracker.
arm, and I'm like, please.
Excuse me, sir, behind the counter.
The water elemental kind of is polishing a glass, and
But with no napkin,
With his
just his hand.
yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Water hand.
Yeah, essentially. But the thing is, he's wearing these gray gloves, so he has he can kind of move around fingers, even though they look a
So
little
funny.
weird.
I love it.
And
Blob.
with a rag,
Ha
he
just
kind of
stares there in
polishes.
fascination, and he says, "I thought I was the most exotic looking thing here."
Valk is definitely fascinated.
There is
like,
no
100%.
indication that the head of the water
Water
elemental is
dick.
moving in any way, except for the fact that the glasses are moving. So the glasses were kind of like down here, looking down, and then they just kind of drift up towards you. It's a little unnerving because you're so used to like watching someone's head move, but it's just glasses kind of moving around.
Kinda-
It's like me.
I kind of just
That's
like,
so cool.
okay.
Stop.
Have you seen a halfling around?
And the bird begins to speak. Did you mean ha? And he grabs the bird's beak and just stops her from the bird
Were you
from
gonna say-
speaking.
Wait,
Hey!
were you gonna say holla?
And the bird kind of like perks up and looks back at Indigo and looks at you, just shakes its head and jumps back onto his shoulder.
Shakes his
Oh,
head.
wait,
Okay,
wait,
she's definitely
Yes or
here.
no? I don't know what shakes
She's
his head
definitely
means.
here.
Like-
Holla.
Like she,
Holla.
the bird kind of shakes its head no.
Okay,
No,
because
no, she's
Holla's
here.
our friend, and we're trying to find her.
Can I roll for
she sent us a
investigation?
letter.
Sure.
Can I roll for
investigation.
perception?
Go
Just
for
let
it.
me
Both of
yell
you
out
go
her
for it.
name.
Valk, you
Damn
can
it,
yell her
guys.
name if you feel like it.
3 plus.
I'm yelling out her name at this point.
Hala,
ignoring everybody.
where? Message me on Facebook. Where are you at this point?
4.
Okay, hold up.
I got a 4.
I got a 17.
You're looking.
Great
This is
looking.
perception.
Yeah, to see if he's lying.
Okay. Wait, lying? What do you mean?
Isn't that what perception is, or insight?
Insight.
Oh,
But,
insight. Do I have to roll again? Yeah, I do. Don't I?
Hala, make a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh boy.
If Paula's looking out the window, I swear to God.
May I roll for insight as well?
Go for it.
Okay.
I got an 8.
I got a 15.
Hold on.
Hala, you don't hear this at all. You don't hear Valk yelling.
How do you not hear me? You know my lungs are great, right?
Clean your
21.
ears, girl.
I got 21 for insight. Yes, insight.
I got 15 in insight.
I mean, he hasn't said anything, so I'm not sure what you're trying to detect by it. See if he's
Well, he
lying.
should-
From the
his
thing
head.
No,
that
the
grabbed
bird
his
said no.
He shook his head, yeah.
I mean, you realize that the bird is shifty and probably saw Hala at some point.
Can I just go look for her, like in all
Can
the
I hold
rooms,
more
with all the
crackers
cooks and
and talk to the
crannies?
bird? Milo, if you tell me where Hala is, I'll give you more crackers.
You can see the bird. Strangely enough, there is a bead of sweat dripping down the bird's head.
Baby.
It's kind of weird, actually.
Birds don't sweat.
They
It's-
don't.
Oh, weird. Not. You've
Delta-
seen a lot of things in your life, but you've never seen a bird sweat before.
Delta has 2 crackers. She takes a 3rd cracker. Tell
She
me where
ups the
Hala is.
ante.
Tell me where Hala is, and you get all 3 crackers.
The bird kind of. There's a pause.
Ah,
A beat.
fine. She takes
Wait,
out.
wait,
2
wait,
more
wait.
crackers.
Wait,
There's a,
Jesus. Delta.
A moment passes. The bird is intently staring at the crackers. Another moment passes. A third moment passes. Upstairs! And jumps onto your hand and just begins
I
eating
knew
the
it.
crackers.
Thank you.
You can see
Aw.
Indigo's glasses kind of not like look down, but kind of just shift down a little bit.
I
Before kinda
sprint
shifting back up.
upstairs. I sprint upstairs and start checking the rooms.
I'm
That's
petting the
mad
bird.
invasive, huh?
Hala, is your room locked?
Yeah.
Hala! It's your family.
I just start knocking.
Make another someone you open one of the doors, and you see that there are 2 people in a bed.
Oh,
You're obviously interrupting someone, and you hear the girl go, "Ah!" And the dude gets up and throws a slipper at you.
Can
Wait.
I catch it, Missile?
no.
You catch it.
I
Okay,
turned
can I
the
take it
bar.
for myself?
You kind of catch it.
Thank
in your
you. I pocket it.
I turned the
All
bar.
right, you're learning.
Close the door.
Take everything that life throws at you.
All you hear before the door's closed, my slipper!
Let's be more tactful and not barge into rooms. Let's knock first. There's an idea.
No, that's no fun. Let's
What's
open
Hala?
that door again.
Door.
Maybe
Hala,
they're not there anymore.
make a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, Hala.
Oh, Hala.
I am. It doesn't even matter.
Oh gosh, what did you roll?
5.
Oh my
Why? What the
gosh.
hell?
Why? What's
You're-
wrong with you?
You're having such a great dream right now. You don't want to wake up. You don't hear any of this happening.
Can I go open the next door?
Sure,
Yeah.
you keep like trying to barge into doors. You see a man kind of sitting there writing something, and he looks at you. He's like, "Can I help you?" Door closes.
This is fun. The next one.
There's a
Oh
couple
gosh.
There's a couple locked doors. There's 3 locked doors.
Can I make a horn?
At this point,
Can I
because
knock?
of the
There's no
bird,
way you sleep through a
Can I
horn.
knock on
because
the
of
door?
how sus everybody's been in this bar, I'm like, I'm basically thinking that Hala's in trouble, so that's why I'm going through so frantically. So I open the next door.
I mean, you
Can
kind
I
of go through
please
all the
create a
doors,
bagpipe?
and you keep seeing
horn.
stuff, but there are 3 doors that are locked, like
Can I
actively.
knock on the doors?
Sure.
That are-
Sonya, bagpipes.
Can I just
Do it.
create a horn?
Can I just knock on one of the doors? Jeez.
Can I kick down one of the doors?
You yes to all of your questions.
All
Okay, I'm
right.
gonna knock on the
Friend
door.
me,
Let's go.
Such a
I'm gonna
mess.
knock on the next door.
Hala, if you sleep
Before
through this,
Sonya knocks on the door,
Um,
Delta just like flies to it with her foot and just kicks the shit out of it.
can you
Uh,
fail, please?
Make
Break
make
your
a
ankle.
strength check, Delta.
Damn it. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Wait.
Twist your
Yes.
ankle.
This is what happens.
Oh my god, she's gonna break herself. Come on.
Word.
Breaks her leg. Decapitates her own leg.
7. What's my strength?
Delta, I'm gonna copy you. I'm tired.
2.
So a total of 9.
Yeah.
You kick the door. You can feel something painful in your thigh.
Oh no.
You're like, you can. There's like an audible crack. And you're kind of like.
Did she try to
Oh.
kick the door that I was knocking?
Yeah.
You
I'm
kinda,
just
you kinda
looking
fall,
at her, just like.
You fall back and you're sitting there, kind of clutching your throbbing thigh at this point.
Well, at least I don't
I'm
have to
gonna-
knock that
I'm gonna
door. I'm
do-
gonna go to the next one.
I'm gonna do
Sometimes.
a lay of hands and then heal that, and then knock on the whatever door that.
Heal me,
Yeah,
slap the fuck out of the back of my head, then go to the next door.
I kind of just touch your head for a second, like, here you go, you idiot.
Yeah, I
Broke
don't want to
my
have to
leg.
cure wounds or.
100% I'm using prestidigitation to create a horn. I'm just getting irritated at this point. Like, the most annoying horn I could possibly manage to
Have the
create.
bagpipes already.
Sure.
I knock
I have
on
a
the
war
I'm not-
horn and bagpipes.
Are you
Horn.
knocking on the door?
Say again.
I was gonna go knock on it after I just like.
I mean, there's 3 doors.
There's 3
Yeah.
doors, friend. So you're gonna knock. I'll knock on the next one.
Okay.
Wait, I have thieves' tool. I can just pick the lock.
Let's not. They're obviously locked for a reason.
Exactly, and my tools are there for a reason.
No, I vote no. I'm knocking on
Fine.
the door.
Can I take
No.
Valk's idea
No.
and just scream out wine?
So Valk, you kind of
Wine skin.
with a wave of your magic, you create a horn in your hand.
Dear fuck.
Oh gosh.
It kind of comes to life in a burst of purple light.
Oh, right.
Okay. Hello.
It's there.
I'm
Set it
gonna
off,
knock on
yes.
the door while you're just
You're
standing
right.
there with your stupid
No,
horn.
okay.
Just scream free booze.
I'm just confused, like, oh my god, it worked. Okay.
Didn't think I'd get this far.
Yeah, didn't think this through. Okay, and then I'm just gonna
Obviously.
set it off, I guess.
You're gonna yell into it.
Set
free
it
booze.
off. You
Hala,
play
I
it.
need you to make just a perception check.
Okay.
Free booze, free
No,
booze.
No, make it
Disadvantage.
at disadvantage again. It'll be funny.
I got 17.
How
Damn
do you miss?
it.
There's no
No,
way
no.
you
This
don't
is
hear that.
this is what happens. Hala, you're lying there peacefully, and all of a sudden you hear, and you're like, you're jarred awake by this. And then at the same time, you hear Delta yell, "Free booze!"
At that
Um,
moment, it just kind of goes through my head. I was like, I should have been more clear about where to meet and how.
Like you
Now
know
she thinks-
exactly who's doing this.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, oh great, here's my goon squad coming in.
Yeah,
Goon
so I
squad.
just kind of like, I just get it out of bed and I kind of just like shuffle over to the door and I like open it and I poke.
And
my-
as she's opening it, Ha's like, I can't take it anymore, and tries to kick open that door that she's opening.
Okay.
Oh god, punt the shit out of her.
Make a strength check.
No, I want to be able to
Does it
dodge
really
stuff.
matter? Ha is so much bigger than Hala. That is like really.
No.
He could stumble.
Can I
Wait, I'm gonna
roll?
replace
Can I
it.
roll?
I'm gonna replace it with dexterity, so it's just extra
Punt
ridiculous.
the
No,
halfling.
this needs to be a strength
Wait,
check.
no.
Okay, cool.
Please let her open the door and just go right through it. Like
17.
Oh.
Hala, you
I want to be able to at
You're
least
gonna
roll
kill her.
against it.
Hala, make an acrobatics check.
Oh no.
You're gonna kill her, dude.
Wait, hold up. Let me get my
Bruh.
bonus because I have a bonus to this.
Does
Yeah,
her
my
size
bonus-
also add?
My bonus is actually really good.
Punt the halfling.
Stop.
Have you ever seen South Park when they play
There's no
Punt the
way.
Baby?
It's just not happening.
Oh, 21.
She is
Okay,
21.
so here's what happens. How you're like, I'm tired of this. A little bits of the lock splinter off, and the door's knocked, sent flying open. However, this happens just as you're about to reach out for the door, and the door just barely misses your hand. You're kind of like you're standing like this, and you see Ha with his foot down, kind of looking at you.
He's like out of breath.
Yeah, and you kind of have your hand out to where the door knob should have been, and the door just kind of hits against the wall and kind of very gently closes again.
Of course, in that moment, you just see Ha like standing there, like after he kicked it open, and we're all like this, like what the fuck?
I also have the slipper still in my hand, so I'm just like.
It made like no sense.
So the door just kind of gently closes again. You both saw each other very clearly.
It's
I go in front of Ha and I just open the door.
it's all quiet, and I'm like,
Hala's still kind of standing there like.
What?
Wait, I put the slipper on my shoulder and I say,
why the
I
fuck
got
is
you
it
a
on your
saddle.
shoulder?
I got you the saddle.
So, I mean, it's been a while and I really haven't seen you guys, so like I obviously go like, oh my god, it's like great to see you guys again. Yeah.
So
Except
yeah.
Val.
I turn to
I greet everyone except Akina. Like I literally go like,
Frick.
oh my god, fuck, it's been so long.
Akina kind of blends in with the shadow of the hallway because of her drought skin color.
Yo, this is not even fair, guys. I've been nothing but nice.
Oh, she dark. She dark. That's why.
That melanin
She's
though.
too dark.
I'm not even that dark. Whatever.
I like
You're
especially-
purple.
especially go up to Delta and I just kind of like hug her and I'm like, oh my god, that information. Thank you so much for that. That was really important.
Honestly, like it's a good thing you caught me at that moment because I don't think something like that's ever gonna happen again because my luck is shit. So
Yeah.
you're welcome.
So, I guess like everyone comes into my room and I kind of just like debrief them on what's been going on.
Yeah.
And like, you know, Delta's been helping me with the investigation. You guys kind of actually know a bit of my backstory. I just haven't told you guys in depth like Delta's. And I just kind of fill you guys in on what's been going on. And I also mentioned to you guys, yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, our king hasn't really showed up recently, and that's not really like him.
But here's the thing. By the way, so after he hasn't been showing up for like 3 or 4 days, he still appears throughout the week.
Oh, okay. Never
Just
mind.
not as often as he did before.
Retcon!
No, not retcon. It's like after those 3 days he has
No, because I
Opportunity.
thought you were still saying, like, he still hasn't shown up.
No, he
Wait.
has. He's been around.
Yeah.
King?
He's cool. He's a chill king. He's not like Paysem. Paysem's an asshole.
Yeah.
Wait,
I know
so
I'm trying to
does,
kill him.
does
For-
Paysem rule the
Attractive
entire
king.
continent or just River Run? I'm confused.
Me too.
Wait up 1 second. This
He
is
doesn't
Is your king?
so this is how you spell his name, just for the record.
Bergen Trukungara.
No, you need to say it.
Yeah,
No,
so
you need to say
the
it.
the first part is Bergen Trukang, which means king in the
No.
mountain,
Ah.
and then
And
Garrodin
what?
is his name,
In what language?
That's his name.
in Dwarven.
Bert.
Hmm.
Thorin
That is
Oakenshield.
That is extra.
But, yeah, so I fill everyone in. And, yeah, I don't really know where to go from here, guys. I mean, I wanted Delta to come here because I don't really... I mean, look at me. I can't go and investigate the black market.
Sure you can.
I'm tiny! And I also...
That's better.
Perfect.
I don't know. I feel like there's something bothering me with what's going on in Tundra. I haven't really heard much about my grandpappy, and I kind of want to be.
Do you want us to come with you to visit your
Let's
grandpappy?
go meet Grandpappy.
Oh.
Which way is Grandpappy?
Up north.
The north.
More snow.
Yeah. Sorry.
Ha shivers. Ha grimaces.
Are you good?
Hi, you live here too.
I just
Uh-huh.
pat Ha. He'll be fine.
Sanya should be the one who's the most worried because like this is whole new.
I have no idea how cold is, so
It's
As
cold.
long as we take an off path,
I will keep you
we
warm.
will be okay. I'll
ew
leave it
no,
at that.
keep Falk away from
I
me.
will create all the torch fires for you. Like
You
I
can-
will
Falk's like,
set-
I will
You can
gun
also
off.
buy.
You're
You can
You're
buy.
gonna not
You-
accidentally set me on fire. That's what's
You
gonna
can
happen.
you can
say
buy
that?
warmer clothes as well.
Oh, let's do that, please.
Let's do that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to make a winter outfit. Yeah.
I know. I want to buy Sonya all the warm clothes, like every single one of them.
How does
Like,
warm clothes work with armor?
You wear long johns under it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it's essentially you essentially like you fur line it essentially,
Got you.
or you can wear something beneath it.
Or
Okay.
nothing.
or on top of it, dude.
So
It doesn't really work that way.
yeah, so for your chainmail,
Just
you would
wear
need to for your chainmail you would wear something over it, like you would just wear like furs on top of it. If you were
Furs
like
on
wearing
furs on
plate
furs.
armor or something like that, like plate armor, you would wear it beneath that. And for someone like Ha who's wearing just cloth armor, he would just like put on a fur cloak, hat, or
Right.
something.
Fuck do
No,
I
I'm just
do?
curious.
You're wearing leather armor, so you would also need like a warm cloak.
Okay.
You post a video of the fight in the Facebook chat.
Well,
So for the people who live in the north, is there anything we should know? I'm just wondering, so we know like if we're going that way.
I like
Did
how
I
you're
update
asking
everyone?
Ha and not me, because I actually lived in the tundra.
But he was there most recently, no?
But
Have
I lived in
God,
the...
have we
You
updated each
also
other on
just
our 6
told-
months?
You just told us.
You haven't. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Have you?
Have we
If not,
updated
then
each
I'll
other?
just ask. I'll just ask Hala.
One of the barmaids kind of comes up and she looks at the wooden door that was kicked in and has a slightly
You'll pay
broken
for
latch
that.
on it. And she's
He'll
like,
pay for that. Don't worry. Right? Huh?
the barmaid kind of looks at Hala and she's like, "Are these people causing you trouble?"
No, don't worry. They're just a little, he's a little... He was in an
Eccentric.
expedition recently, and like, you know, brain rot. It's kind of got to him.
no, but we can cause trouble.
I look at Hala for 1 second, then realize I have to play along, so I kind of go,
Anyway, you don't have to worry about him. He's fine.
Make a
as long
deception
as-
check. I'll make a deception check.
Granted, I also have a slipper on my shoulder, so
make a deception check
Extra.
at advantage.
You look extra crazy.
what is that? Is that 2 rolls?
Yeah. So 2 rolls. You take the higher.
12.
What's your deception score?
0.
Oh shoot.
Nat 20 on the insight check.
Wow, it is not possible.
I'm done.
As you kind of say this, Ha's just like, and the barmaid's like, whatever. Just turns around and leaves.
And I just I kind of call after. I'm like, tell Indigo I'm sorry. We've got it. Don't worry about it.
Can I fix the
There's-
door?
Ha is kind of still in it, and I whisper, "Did it work?" The slipper falls off my shoulder.
I just kind of like catch it and I whack him in the stomach with it.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well, anyways,
did you tell us? Did you debrief us?
well, the path up here isn't necessarily as cold to like need heavy winter clothing, but
To complete your smart
I would
book
advise going to a shop nearby to go get some warmer clothing for you guys at least.
Well, I'm gonna get all the warm clothes because homegirl is not used to this.
But I trust you. If we actually are gonna go north, it will get colder, much colder.
Oh fuck yeah, it will.
I just need a pair of pants.
For the
I mean,
For the people
there
who
are
have-
shops around here, so if you guys want to go and pick up
Well,
some...
my question was, have you guys heard anything like? Because you haven't heard from Grandpappy, maybe there's something going on in the north. Have you heard anything?
That's what I'm saying. There's been caravans going in, but not really much of anything going out. And that's concerning because he's a businessman and he runs his own, like, you know, he makes things. He's an artisan. And I mean, I was the one who did all of that until, well, you guys know.
Wait,
Has he
question,
been
Meme Tree.
crossing? What?
Valk's been around, right? In the 6-month gap. Can she have possibly heard something since she was like everywhere and in everyone?
And
Didn't need to know that part.
Well, that part wasn't really necessary.
Question:
I mean,
Has he
don't
been?
act surprised. Like she's a
Has he
prostitute.
been through the Northern Bluffs?
Not northwest. Not in that area.
Okay.
You've been to the northeastern area with the Dragonborns, but not the northwestern.
Mm.
Guys, Grandpappy's literally in where, like, if you look at the map, he's where the White Tundra is.
Right.
Right
That's
there.
what I'm looking at. But
He
there's a
is the
path
White
that
Tundra.
cuts through the Northern Bluffs.
Uh,
So, I suggest if we are going to make this venture, which I think we should, I'm saying this out loud, we avoid the snow-cut Sierras at all cost.
Like,
There
where's my
is-
map?
There is a passage from Varnlodar that goes to the White Tundra.
I say we take Hala's, we let Hala take the lead and we follow.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So, I mean, have you guys rested? Like, I don't know, Jupa, are they, like, tired from, like, the 5,000 steps or anything? Do they
How
need
about we eat dinner?
Yeah, like, we
As
can...
a family.
Meal.
We can
If you'd like
take a
to.
day.
Probably our last.
Don't
I
say
want-
that.
Okay.
I want to go with Delta to go and check out and see if there's any connections to the black market in the city. You guys can come along or do your own thing, but I think personally, I don't know, Delta would be the best to come because she's familiar with this.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't know how useful I'm gonna be, but okay.
Just go, like, I'm gonna kick you, I'm gonna, like, shove my foot up her.
Alright, we're on our
Wow.
way.
Okay, cool. So you guys go
Here
straight
we
to the
go
passage?
to save the day.
No,
Before we leave,
um,
Delta takes a piece of bread.
we're,
She's starving.
We're going... Wait, hold up. We're investigating the black market in the city first.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, who's doing the main portion of the investigation?
I'm taking Delta with me. She'll be, like, the silent bodyguard who stands behind and looks intimidating.
How would you take her to be the bodyguard?
Because Akita's
Where's
useless.
investigation?
What the hell?
I'm the large lizard.
I mean, I'll take you as well.
I literally sleep with everyone.
Wait. So you're taking Ha and not me? What the butt?
Because
Okay, because you
the
look
moment
nice.
you open your mouth, you sound too nice.
Yeah.
I'm
To be
pretty mean.
It
Whatever.
should be. I just want to note that black dragonborn are not necessarily common, and drow are also not seen very often, and drow are generally very belligerent people in the Underdark.
You guys stand out too much.
As long as she doesn't talk, she's fine.
Alright, everyone just come along. We'll figure out who's more intimidating.
You know, Hollow at
Okay,
first was just like, all
but
right,
Akina-
Delta.
Not to talk.
At first, Hollow was just like, all right, just Delta. And we're all like, what the fuck? Like, okay, Ha. No, wait, what? Fine, all of you. Just come. Whatever. We'll figure it out.
So,
So where are we going first?
So
Alright,
Hala
Marketplace.
make an investigation check.
oh boy. Watch me roll a 1.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Broken. I told you guys. I told you.
Oh my freaking goodness.
You know where the black market generally resides, and you know how they work because studying the accounting records, you and Jameson have been able to kind of piece together some of the shadier or less shady businesses around the city. One of them
Go to the
is
shadiest.
one is the Long Mile.
Hey.
The third bar that was mentioned as kind of like a don't go there.
It's probably
What
a
a coincidence.
human trafficking ring.
I guess we're going to the Long Mile.
Alright.
I wanted to go there from the start. Whatever.
Yeah, but I
Well, she
wasn't
wasn't
there.
there, so it didn't matter.
But it came from you, Valk, so no one cares.
Whatever. That sounds like my kind of place. I'm gonna kick you.
Alright, let's make our way.
Before long, you arrive at the Long Mile. It takes probably about 15 to 20 minutes of walking from where you guys are at Indigo's, and you see a place that's a little more run down, and it's in a part of the trading district that's doesn't seem as
Not
reputable as other places in the area.
It's Susbus gas.
It's
bus
Susbus
station.
Central. It's Susbus Central.
It's Susbus Station.
And you guys come to the saloon-like doors, and there is kind of darkness inside, and you can hear musicians playing inside. Kind of like that, but a little darker.
In a minor key. In a minor key.
LucasArts, please don't sue us. And you guys kind of push the doors open. And on that note, we're probably gonna end the session tonight.
No.
Um,
No way. Seriously?
Are you cereal?
it's 11:35. It's getting kind of late,
so early.
and
They don't sleep.
She's just such
No, but
early.
I need to be awake early tomorrow as well.
Oh,
And this
bravo.
entire
What
coming
a
encounter can
cocktease.
take a long time. So
No. Ah.
Varnlodar.
I knew we shouldn't have taken so long barging into all the rooms. Anyways.
all right. So
So I do have a
that's-
slipper still.
Yes.
you
The lucky
guys
slipper.
you guys avoided a mugging on the way to Varnlodar.
Nice.
Nice.
Aw.
How?
How?
There, because I was I didn't want to have a combat encounter without a player being there, so a player just kind of sitting and watching. And on top of that, I made some rolls behind the screen for like perception checks for people kind of sitting along the roll and along the road, and they rolled a nat 1 and then a 2 on perception checks. So
Damn.
both times, I'm certain both times they were like asleep as you were walking by.
Damn.
So
What else did we avoid?
that was essentially the main part of it.
Okay.
A simple mugging in the woods.
Simple. Okay.
I just wanted to have dinner with you guys. Y'all fake.
So yeah, that's gonna be the stream for tonight. Shout out to Nocturnal, who was watching for a while. Thank you so much for watching. You're
Woo!
cool guy. I hope Seattle's cool.
Yeah.
The bomb.
He's also a DM. I don't know if it's a he or she. They are also a DM.
Hey.
And they're apparently running a campaign based on an anime multiverse, which is really cool, I think.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, that
Come
was
replace
the
RDM,
one.
'cause
The
there's
anime that he's
responsibility.
talking about is pretty crazy. So
Yo.
Yay.
So that's awesome.
Parasite. is pretty
Honey
crazy.
Senpai versus like Naruto. We
Wait,
out.
no, that
I
sounds
think
cool.
I'm not sure.
Naruto.
You can probably ask him in the chat actually. I
What?
would say he. He is. He's running a. He's in the chat right now. So I don't know.
I'm a male.
He said it's like Parasite, like Naruto mix. If I remember right, but
Yeah,
Alright,
I think you're remembering.
pretty
this correctly.
crazy. That sounds cool.
Seems awesome.
That seemed awesome.
So yeah. Outside of that, anyone else they have anything they want to say?
Our DM has too many responsibilities. So.
Hashtag zombie
We
intelligence.
need a new one.
We need a new one.
If
I
anyone
don't
would like to
like
DM a one shot, you'd be more than welcome to.
Oh god.
Gosh.
Do it.
I need some
Ours
time.
is fake.
I need more
I
time.
nominate Nick.
I
Yes,
need
please.
time.
Oh my god, just not Valk.
Yeah.
Just-
Valk would be like,
Like describe things like you would roll,
Roll
a
for
nat 20
seduction.
and then she'd be like, "You came."
Her one shot is just gonna be smut. That's awesome.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh, she'd be
100%.
like, you run into another prostitute. Like, what the fuck? Why?
This one has truffle butter.
My people.
The
Oh,
entire
no.
one is in the broth.
Trouble letter.
Oh my god. I would definitely be down to do a one shot. We'll see.
Yeah, if you'd like to,
I'll
that'd
do
be
one with
awesome.
tentacles.
I'd be down. I'd be down. I'm gonna put you all at like level 20.
Oh, that's a mistake.
I'll put you all at level 20 and make you guys fight off Cthulhu with a bag of hot fries.
Wait,
Oh my
Yes.
The
but
thing,
then we wake up because it was all a dream.
the reason that starting at a really high level is sometimes like really difficult is because if you start at a higher level, there's so much shit that you need to keep track of, and like if you don't introduce it slowly, like at level 20, everyone can attack I think 3 or 4 times. They have all of their magical items, and they have to keep track of all of their abilities and spells.
Okay, fine. Level 20 and everyone's naked. Better.
No, see, now that sounds like my campaign.
This is some Terminator shit, dude. But yeah, so we're just gonna end the stream on that. We had music in the background this time, which is pretty cool. So hopefully that'll show up
Yay!
well. We had some music from Dragon Age and from Skyrim, which is pretty cool.
Hashtag
I
peaceful
know,
zombies.
Brian
Age.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's great hanging out and talking. And I'll hand out experience once the stream is over. All right.
Till next week.
Till next week. Take care. We'll be probably 8 o'clock, 8:30 every Friday. Alrighty.
Prime time.
Deuces. Have a good night.